So I wasn't like a huge fan. I need a lot more finesse if I'm gonna play T-Suns with. Huge fan.
If you're gonna play what?
T-Suns with demons.
Okay.
Like it needs a lot more practice.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bunch of time to get used to that.
Because I'm running like 20 less cultists, no spawn, and no chain guns, and I'm losing a rubric squad. So I'm losing like effectively 6 squads worth of chaff. So like I have to really like realign myself back to the good old days where I played like I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't have stuff the same.
We gotta do children.
Yes, your children is going to be part of the experience.
I don't want that experience.
You don't want to play against my boys with the demons?
I mean, I feel better now, like, than it would if you were like, let's play your T-Suns into demons. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, let's play your fucking Emperor's Children into my T-Suns. I'd be like, you know, actually, remember and get my appendix removed again. Put it back in. Actually, it's brand new surgery.
I think we played with too many flamers yesterday.
Huh?
I think I was supposed to have 5 and 4, not 6 and 5.
Yeah.
Makes no difference, but
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't. Whatever I sent you, you just played my list over. Did I? My list is fine. No, it's a 6-man, dude. The top list, 6-man.
I don't know, man.
It's Pyrocaster 5x Flamer, Pyrocaster 4x Flamer. Bro, can you remove that metal?
What metal?
The fucking bug metal.
You don't want that to be part of the experience?
No, I'm good. Just get on the bottom of my miniatures.
There go, bro.
Fresh kill. Yeah, we don't have any Nurgle on the table other than Bellicor. The Lord of Shadows. That was hilarious. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? We're back.
That's right, Dickie. Day fucking 3. Some of us were asleep, sir. Up to bed. Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, get up. What the hell? What is the T-Suns list? Bro.
The T-Suns list is a work in progress. Is what the T-Suns list is. Good morning, Mike.
T-Suns.
Glarg.
T-Suns list is pain. Oh, Glarg's here? Sorry. The T-Suns list is Magnus, of course. Man, can you imagine putting Magnus on the table against that fucking Imperialist that I played earlier? Fucking Iron Man noises. Like, alright, man, please.
What are we playing? We don't know yet. We're still working on that.
It's gonna be demons.
Yeah, TJ's likely to play demons again. We played Thousand Suns a little bit yesterday. TJ, do you want to go over your current thoughts on Thousand Suns in the meta with a new threat?
So we've always struggled against melee, and a melee army that can just, especially on Games Workshop rules, like with the ruins and shit, letters just get to go wherever the fuck they want. Like it's not good. You will score a 0 for 1 turn.
I think I'm gonna go around with some fun.
Like I don't know how else to describe that.
Previous version was.
Like you will score a 0 at some point, and that's just bad. So I'm not sure how to deal with that. I guess I would hope that. Have we tested mass mans? We have not. No. I talked to Anthony about that, and Anthony was like, I don't think that Mass Mans is going to get you certain matchups because of the fact that you're not going to be able to crush tanks. So if you play against the Gatekeeper list like Knights, you struggle heavily because even though you are swarming the table, you just die real quick because most of the guys that are good at what you want them to do, which is running around the table, are like 4-man, like 4+ guys. So I'm not sure that works. Like Gatekeeper wise, I think you'd struggle heavily. I also think you'd struggle heavily into like other fucking armor contempt nonsense.
What are you talking about?
They were talking about Mass Mans.
Oh. Yeah, that might be a little rough.
Like Blood Angels is bad too.
Blood Angel just scythe you through.
Yeah, not only that, but like they look at a unit with bolters and they explode a unit and then they melee. Yeah. So that's a scary one for me. I don't think that Mass Mans is going to do it right now, guys. We just don't have a lot of sources of flat 3 with little guys. If we had hey, this is very consistent. This is 3 damage.
He's okay, but they only have 1 attack. That's flat 3.
Yeah. So they had a lot of attacks. Completely different story. We were talking about this last night, but like Gatekeeper wise, if you ran into Knights on the table, like his shooting Knights with Mass Mans, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
He's gonna fucking light you up.
And put these Necron Warriors back. I don't think we need.
Nope, I need them.
Why?
I need some letters. I should need 5 more of those.
Could we not just use like something else that looks more lettery?
We'll
find something else.
All right, we'll
just keep talking to chat. I'll find something else.
I need 10.
You need 10? Okay.
Yeah, because you took my 5. Oh wait, I need another squad of. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. So the other issue with demons in mass is that you are going to infantry wise is you're going to run into secondary issues because demons their secondary issue game is not strong. So when you play against an army that's very heavily shooting like Tau, you have to go to them, and if the terrain is not good or the objectives are in a bad placement, you will just get obliterated. Like, it's not even a thing. There's not much you can do about it. In Big Boy against Tau, you can literally just... Day 4? Fuck, man. We might be doing that. We don't know yet. I might have another weekend at some point soon. But, yeah, like, with the Big Boy list, you can literally... The wound cap against Tau could basically... If you go first, you run up at 12... And then, you move D6, and then next turn you're just on them. And they can't really fuck around with your charges like they normally do. And then you get to bring your reserves in as well. Like, it's much better. But with not big boys, it's a lot more difficult because you're not super threatening. Like, you have a lot of infantry, but they can clear a lot of infantry, and that's just a big problem. Big old problem. Like I said, you still struggle into Blood Angels, and Demons might be rough too. Oh, sorry, not Demons. Necrons might be rough too. I'd have to see that, like, actual pairing. But that seems like it might be a problem as well. The little mans. The little guys.
Last question. I feel you mind if I borrow his Blood Angels?
Give them guys.
I'm going to use Blood Angels. Why don't you use rubrics?
You were... Wait.
It's fine.
Oh, man. Can't you get something more bloodlettery? Yeah, why don't you just run a fucking rubric? What are you doing, man? That's rubric-y. Alright. So, that's where we're currently at right now. We did some tweaking to the demon list, which you will see soon at some point. And that's it on the table. This is what is more bloodlettery than a rubric?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Not even a bloodletter.
Not even a bloodletter. It's my fault. I should have just brought more letters.
It is.
Yeah, that's your fault too.
Okay. Oh, what do we need? The Emperor's Angels, dude. All right. What did you want? Letters?
Yes. Just 10.
Christian, let me set up this way, man.
What, do you glue his fucking Magnarax on?
No. Not quite.
Ow. 3. Where are the rest of them? Oh, they're over there. These loose in the house. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We're gonna get a game for you guys in a little bit. We are waiting for a kind sir to show up.
Yeah.
And show us the way.
A buddy of ours is gonna play some CK. We're gonna try and gatekeep the new demons again. Now that we have a re-rack, and then probably the end of the day today, I'll play Emperor's Children into Thousand Suns, and then if TJ beats the CK with the demons, I'll play Emperor's Children into that. So there'll be 2 Emperor's Children games of Anthony today.
I'm sorry.
Brian, this child does not need more Tau commanders. If anything, it needs less.
I don't know any Tau players in the area that would even.
There's not a lot of Northeast Tau. It's not really a very common.
Doesn't Luke own it?
Luke might have it, but doesn't really play it.
But he doesn't have it. You know what I mean, bro?
It doesn't have it in the stones, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to stone later. Cool.
Give me that case.
What?
That case.
This guy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Don't hard pack the T-stones. We're gonna put them later.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe you'll just be.
Maybe it'll just be a maid.
Maybe it's just Smash time.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe TJ has finally fallen to the ways of the Smash. Chat, now if you guys have questions and want them like personally answered quickly, this would be the time. Until our homie gets here, I'm like actively watching you.
It's Scarby party time, bro.
Yeah, Scarby bust, bro. You gotta get the name down.
Yeah, Scarby bus. Alright. Goes away. I just wanted it to not look like a
An alphabet of letters. Like that doesn't call groups of them. This?
Yeah.
I could probably lay out the Chaos Knights for Brando.
Yeah, that's why I said we could have set up. We could set up.
Alright.
Oh, that guy's nice.
You got to move a bunch of this shit. I'm gonna need this area. Hurry up,
Yeah,
bro.
It's not like I didn't just clean up like an entire
Most of it, yeah.
I mean,
You fucking slowpoke.
yeah. Sorry.
Anthony, for those of us who go and beat Ennis and Brian to winning an RTT. Hey! Could you recap the findings from the last few days? You want to go over the broad strokes, T?
Broad strokes. So units feel strong. The book struggles in secondaries. We're going to try to get that down today.
Though we did find a good one.
We did find a good one. Reality
Like,
Rebels.
even better than it looked like it would be on paper.
Yeah, Reality Rebels is really strong. So that's good for everybody if you're a demon player. Other ones, it's mostly going to be banners. I think is going to be a strong one. And your third secondary is probably going to be kill stuff, unless they give you an option for 2 kill things. And then maybe you can go ritual if the objectives are really bad. And they have no psychers, obviously. Other fightings, Flamers super strong in non-AOC. So we're going to try AOC this evening and see what happens.
And AOC, what happens?
And then
dignify that with a response.
Yeah, we're going right past that one. And then letters are very, very strong, and we didn't really find that out until the last game because the armies that we were playing them into are not armies that give a shit about you bringing a unit in my backfield to steal an objective, but infantry-based armies definitely care about you bringing a 10-man OBSEC in their backfield that's 2 damage flat.
That just slaughters the
That
home
just
holder.
murders those guys, especially with the new Ruin rule. It's very, very difficult for you to even avoid that charge. So that's another good finding. Other findings, Nurgle as are bad. Unfortunately, they just don't. They don't be doing it. They struggle real hard at what they're trying to do, which is, I think the only thing that they really want to do is synergize with the rest of the book. So you need like 6 characters to make that. You at least need 2 characters to make the Nurgle side work, and that just you don't have that kind of points to spend on this stuff. You'll notice that I talk about this often when I'm on my streams, but you take units that do not require additional aid to make them good. That is what you'll see in these lists that we're going to be piloting today. Is there's no additional, hey, I need this to work with this, to work with this, to work with this. And if it is, it's very, very little. It's like the Fate Skimmer goes to the Flamers and he's casting 1 spell. Like it's nothing insane. Where Nurgle, it's like, all right, so I need the Scrivener. The Scrivener is going to give these guys +1 hit. Then he's going to make them OBSEC. Then I need to cast a spell on those guys to then do something as well. And then I need to spend a CP strat to make the drones do what I want them to do. And then hope that I roll well. But then I can't roll really well because if I roll really well on the hit rolls, then all the 6s come out and they don't count for shit.
Oh, do you want to explain that? Because that shit was actually real counterintuitive.
So what I mean by that is that when your drones punch with their normal attacks, which are the sword attacks, any roll of a 6 to hit automatically wounds. But since they didn't write it like Eldar, where your 6 does like rending, it's just that your 6 to hit is just a wound.
Well, surely what happened was they noticed that auto-wounding mechanics shouldn't count as a 6 to wound. And in future iterations after Eldar, things won't do that, right?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
But what if you were Voltan?
Who?
Anyway, so that's kind of an issue with you because what you're trying to do is, with the drones anyway, you're trying to stack as many attacks as humanly possible so you can get 6s to wound, do mortals. But when a unit of 6 guys is attacking 12 times, you're already pulling out two of the hits that you could possibly get. And when you only hit on 4s,
it's not great.
You only have 4 other dice that are now going into the wound pile. So if you get 3s to hit, that's great. That makes it 6 dice into the wound pile.
Should we be testing Screamers?
For what? Where?
I don't know, they move 16.
Where would they fit, though?
The Nerdlings?
I mean, forward deploy is real.
Yeah, that forward deploy is real.
Forward deploy has always been good. Anyway, so that's the issue with the Nurgle side. Tubby just gets killed. You can say whatever you want about durability. We can sit here for 25 minutes and I can tell you how durable a Toughness 9 model is. But
and did we watch him just get janked into the floor?
At the end of the day, the issue that you're going to struggle with is, hey man, I have no feel no pain mechanics. And guys, follow me for a moment. If you get rid of Nurgle's feel no pain mechanics, they just don't work. When you give them no bonuses at all, that's a problem. Like, because even Death Guard, they got rid of the feel no pain, but they gave them -1 damage. If you would give -1 damage to the Great Unclean One, instantly more viable than he is now. Same thing with the Beasts, same thing with the Drones, Plague Bearers. Without it, you will see now there is no Nurgle in any of the lists. You just do not have. They just don't do what they're supposed to. They are just. They don't got the goods, as Anthony would say. Anthony actually just did say.
I did just say.
So, unfortunately, that's a problem. That's a problem that I was not able to overcome with Nurgle. Slaanesh, we checked it last night. We looked at the Keeper. Yeah, she's real fast, but at the end of the day, this. Walk over to this part of the list. That guy, that's Be'lakor. He's got to be in the list, right? All right, cool. This Thirster has to be in the list. The only man that you could swap out would be Scarbrand. Scarbrand is insane, especially the way that you can combo his stuff with making sure that your models get +1 attack and then comboing that with an additional +1 attack from Warp Storm points. He is just insane. Plus the no fallback mechanic.
It's like an occasional one-man win condition.
Also, passing morale checks after you've been fucking savaged is always nice, especially if you have Warp Storm points to then heal the squad that just took a whole bunch of casualties. Like when 2 letters live, and then you get to bring back D3 letters, that's just money. Like that's just good. I don't know how else to describe it. So if these 3 have to be in the list, you do not have space for another character, another 300-point character. It just be what it be. Honestly, the relics aren't really that crazy for her. All the keepers, and then the exalted traits. The only one you take is +2 to advance, +2 to charge. And that's pretty much it. But like at 300, like a 300-point tag, it's just too much. She also like doesn't have big damage. She has very consistent like 3 damage, which is cool, but not Bloodthirster cool.
Yeah.
One of the biggest problems of the army in general is that the big boys smash, the little boys struggle, which is why the little infantry lists.
The little boys struggle.
I was going to say the mostly infantry lists are going to struggle because they don't have something above 2 damage. Like letters fuck, don't get me wrong, but like letters running into like, what if there was something that was like -1 AP, Trans Hitman no rerolls, or -1 AP, toughness 8 with a lot of wounds, where there were guys inside of it that could get out and murder whatever is harassing their vehicle on the outside. That's just a problem because you need to crack that nut immediately to get inside and kill everybody else. So that just doesn't happen when you run up to it and they're like, cool, so I got to save. Oh, and that toughness 8 vehicle that's -1 AP also has a 2+ save. I'm just merely spatting statistics out. I don't know of a unit that actually has this profile, but if something did have this profile, it would be wild, especially if it was like undercosted and had crazy shooting as well. But I digress. I'm just saying that like the keeper doesn't feel good enough to keep an entire, to spend an entire 300 points on her, and I just don't have the slots to take another big boy character. Like, it's thick with 2 Cs, but I definitely can't make it thick with 3 Cs. It's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, it also turns off when you rolls this theoretical vehicle.
This theoretical vehicle does that as well.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so that's where we're at right now. Some of the things we've learned, some of the things that we've figured out.
Does different terrain change your thoughts on the letters' effectiveness?
No.
I think they're great in WGC too.
I think they're great in every format because even if you don't get the +2, let's just say for a moment here that you go to a tournament, which happens a lot actually. You go to a tournament that says, we're not going to use that Games Workshop rule. That's fine. You're still going to be able to do...
To deep strike much closer to you.
Yeah, because you're still revolving... Your mechanic is revolving around a leadership debuff for inch movement, right? So most infantry you're going to be fighting is going to be at least 8 leadership, right? 8 leadership means it's an 8-inch charge. I'll take an 8-inch charge. That's definitely doable. And letters have a 1 CP strat that you roll 3d6 discarded dice. So like, odds are you're going to make that 8-inch charge. Now, couple that with the fact that if you can get
Be'lakor up there, he'll really fuck with their leadership.
Yep.
Now we're talking 6 inches maybe. We're talking, 5 inches maybe. Depends what it is. I mean, now you're just not feeling charge spirit.
3 of your cultists.
Yeah, it was insane. You literally came in, their leadership 6, you have a 6-inch charge, you get +2 to the charge base, or +2 to the charge because of engagement range.
It was +1, but the...
Oh, sorry, yeah, +1, so it's like a 5.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, no, they were leadership 6 base, and then I made them -2.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we had
That's
characters to make it minus. Yeah, so, like, it was just, hey, I'm going to make this charge almost no matter what.
Yeah.
Then the other unit rolled up on some termies and killed 7 of them. So it's just so yeah, I don't think it matters what terrain they are. They just play well. The main thing that you're going to need to do is they're going to need to stay in reserve. So we were playing them in. I was playing them incorrectly yesterday, and it maybe not incorrect because like I said, against knights they don't really do what we just said.
They can though, right? Because they're only leadership 8, so if you can get the debuff in.
You get the debuff. Yeah, you definitely need to get the debuff in.
Yeah.
We also weren't playing 30. We were playing 20.
Right. Yeah.
Which is a little.
The one that's always going to be a little polar, like always feels sad, is when you play with the Blood Drinker Talisman into something like Knights. Because it doesn't do a ton there. But the King of Blades is just not necessary most of the time. So.
You know what they say? I mean, they do say, corn cares not from where the blood flows, only that it flows. So, I mean, he doesn't really care that it doesn't heal. He's just happy to be killing shit.
That is true.
He's honestly just happy to be on the table after a whole edition of not
being real bad. Just getting embarrassed by Slanesh.
Yeah.
I really wish we could have more than one warlord trait, man. I would love to give Scarbrand his.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd love to get Be'lakor.
Plus advance in charge.
I'd love to give another warlord trait out to the Zinch models, too.
Yeah. But we can't.
We cannot. So we press on.
This is what we got. We're probably going to start a game in like 15 minutes here, folks. Any other questions? Go for it now.
Did you Be'lakor make it work? Nah, man, I can't do.
So, the restrictions for that is just so many words.
So, okay, all right. So, first things first. All right, let's look at this list. The list that we're playing right now, right? Got 30 letters, which means I would need 2 of the other gods from every detachment, right? I lose all the big boys except for Be'lakor. So I've got about 600 points to deal with, right? I want to take 2 flamers. That
is a little bit more than that, actually. You have 750.
Sure. So I have 750.
Yeah.
I've got 3 Zinch units. I've got 3 Corn units. Cool. Now I need Nurgle shit. You would just take 2 units of Nurglings. So you got 2 units of Nurglings. You don't get access to a warp. Be'lakor's got to be in Supreme Command, so I guess you get access to all the Warp Storm. Not that it's super effective. But
I don't think you get. Oh, no, you do.
So now we're taking 2 Nurglings. That's 120 points. We were at 750. Now we go down to 630. Now we're going to take Slanesh units. They're 105. So we need at least 2 of those. So that's 210. Cool. And then all we really gain from that is...
You could pick up Possessed.
I could pick up Possessed. I just don't know how it works in that detachment.
Oh, they gain the faction keyword now, so you can just put them in the same detachment.
Okay, well, that's at least cooler.
Yep.
But with that left over, you end up with, what we say, you were at 630. Then you spend 200 points for Slanesh, so now you're at 420. So 420 is like 2 squads of Possessed. No, it's a little less. It's probably 15 Possessed. It's a little less than 15 Possessed. It's like 14 Possessed. But, like, what is that detachment giving me? Is the issue.
Really scary Possessed.
Just terrifying Possessed, but the rest of the list just doesn't feel like it does. Like, the letters obviously work on their own. The Flamer will work fine. Oh, yeah, the Flamer will work fine. You know, your backfield is going to be held. Actually, you probably need your backfield, I guess, is going to be held by Nurglings. And the benefits that you're gaining are real. I don't know that they're good enough for you to not take any of the other guys. Or just have the freedom to pick what you want to pick. Like, that's frustrating in itself that I can't just be like, all right, I want to take mostly this. I'm going to take mostly this. Like, it's very frustrating. They're like, we got to do even numbers for everyone.
Oh, do you still have to take a CSM and Demons detachment?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
That's what I thought.
Because they have the same. They share a keyword. Does that not? When sharing a faction keyword, let them do it.
But then you don't get any strats.
Why?
Because you need a full demon. I guess you have a demon detachment. You want to get any of the CSM
Yeah,
strats.
I don't know. I mean, like, look at the army right now. I never heard of that.
All right. Let's take a look.
All
right. I thought I read this before and I was not impressed, and I said I don't want to do this. Alright. The book of the Lord. Okay, so must have the chaos keyword. Done. Can't keep Legionis, demonic units, and traders started units in the same detachment. Awesome. Your army cannot include any greater demons. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Cannot include more cultists. Fine. Trader units cannot be given any marks. Okay. You cannot include a second Legionis unit in the same allegiance unless you also include the unit from the other legion as well. Okay. All right. Legion's disciple keyword. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, they gain the Legion disciples keyword, but not disciples of Be'lakor. Yeah. It's not, you just can't do it. Games Workshop chose violence and running. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you just can't do it, guys. You need to take a whole nother detachment, and we're just not doing that. It's just not happening. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. So that's the main reason why it's bad. The second reason why it's bad is that the benefits are literally just -1 to hit with some okay stratagems. Like, Draught of Terror, great. You'll definitely be able to heal Be'lakor some wounds there. That's awesome. Legion Disciples keyword. That's a very bad wording of how those keywords work. So the other problem with the army in general is that you don't have a lot of CP. So just like the 2+ CP for like making damage 0, you don't normally get a chance to do that. Yeah, it's just bad writing, honestly. It is very bad writing on their part. So, because like the first sentence makes it seem like your entire army gains Disciples of Be'lakor. That's great. But then the second bulletin is like, all units in your army with the Traitor's Stardies faction keyword gain the Legion Disciples keyword. Okay. And then they gain Demonic Disciples keyword. So I guess, Kiri, the issue would be, or the main crux of this would be like, does the first bullet point give every unit Disciples of Be'lakor? And then the second bulletin just gives them another keyword, or do they mean that to be two separate bulletins that do two separate things? Like one is for the demon part, one is for the Heretic Astartes part. That would be the issue. What does the resident rules man say?
Baby,
What's up, baby?
how are you?
I'm good, man.
I don't just stand up and everything. I was gonna think of the lady. Fucking string.
Demons get nothing. All right. They get something. I mean, they definitely get something in that book. Brandon. Yes, that is Brandon. That's Kiri.
Oh, thank you for that. Make it food, man.
Well, he can hear you.
Oh, we're streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, man. Food?
Going to Duncan?
Yeah, coffee.
Blue. Hot tea. Green tea if they have it.
Hot green tea, not black tea.
Yeah, guys. Honey. Put some honey in that bitch. You get a special. They got to be a special snowflake. No, come on. They definitely got something. It's just not good what they got. I guess you're right. I mean, they don't get a special keyword. But it says all units in your army gain disciples, so they at least get Disciples of Be'lakor, 100%. And then they gain demonic disciples. You just lying to me, Kiri. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Dinky.
What's up?
Hello.
Were you waiting on Anthony?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
I know anyone's back here, so I just usually wander back here, see what's new.
Oh, yeah, no worries. You replace the Legion trait with Disciples, one that gives them the light cover bond. Yes, definitely true, Dan. Anyway, I was saying. Dicky, I want you to listen very carefully to me, what I'm about to say. If you ever fucking say the word obliterators to me and how the efficacy of the obliterators be good, I will reach through the internet and strangle you with one. I will find one and shove it in your throat. Like, that's how this is going to go. Like, just the worst models, bro. I cannot stand obliterators. Not trying. You're not trying. You're trying to troll. I got you. Understand. They're not fun, Chris. I'm sorry, dude. Just not. Fucking Dickie over here trying to tell people Untitled Obliterators be good Disciples of Be'lakor.
Dude, obliterators can have a rule that says they can't take range damage and they would still be terrible.
I told him, I was like, if you say Obliterator one more time, man, I'll come down there.
Yeah. Come up there.
Yeah. Over there, in there, whatever. So Kiri's saying you can't put them in there.
Demonic Disciples is just a keyword for stratagems. Carry
It's not a faction keyword.
the first line
That's what I said to him.
of the faction benefit so that all units in your army gain the Disciples of Be'lakor faction keyword.
Yeah. Then the second sentence gives him something else. Yeah, I bet nothing makes you happier. Look at the army restriction.
He's probably right. I actually just trust Curie, but I just know that it also said that.
Yeah, of course. That's what I said. He's a resident rules player.
He is true. It's true. He is the. You cannot include more cultists. You cannot include. Boo! That is so dumb. You're right.
Oh, it says it in there.
Yeah.
That's where it says
It's
it.
like, you may not.
Okay. Thanks, Gary. So
Scary.
if that answers everybody's question, that's just not good.
Yeah, don't play that.
Because now I have to run at least a squad of stupid Marines in my detachment because like then I can't run cold. Like it's just no. Then I got to run a lord, which is going to be a sorcerer. No, thank you.
That's a shit show.
All to get
Marginal benefits.
10 possessed. Because what are we taking? We're taking. This just gives you the CP refund. Yeah, thank you.
Sick.
For just having knights. It's just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
We give it to you. What do you mean? I gave you all these bonuses. Like, Dickie, you like Tim Hortons? How you like Tim Obliterator, bro? Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a cup of coffee with the Obliterator shoved in it. I'm going to make you drink the whole fucking thing.
Fuck you, Diggy.
I'm sad they took away no rerolls for demons. Yeah, dude, it's dumb. It makes it even worse than it was before. Before it was -1 to hit, no rerolls. If you were in a certain
That's true.
distance. Now it's just not. I swear someone's going to crack the code. What code, Dickie? If it's the Obliterator code, they can have it, dude.
It's cracked. It's already cracked.
It's definitely cracked. You just don't run them. That's it. I'll send me your latest demons list so I can pin it. Yes, sir.
TJ, put it in Pastebin. Send it to Curie.
I don't know where your Pastebin is, bro.
It's a website, dog.
I don't know where your Pastebin website is. Front door open.
The door is open. Hello, Christian.
Hello, sir. Shout out to this man right here for staying late,
Coming in.
hanging out with us, letting us hang out in the back of this store, which is technically the office.
It's a little bit of both. We'll column A, column B.
I don't care about Pastebin. Just DM me the list, and I'll do everything else for you, boo. All right.
Oh, look at that. TJ getting that celebrity special.
There is no code to crack. I'm telling you, bro. There's just no code.
Dickie's right, though. It is all just bullshit to world leaders.
Sure.
Everything's jerking off till Angron can hit the table.
All right. I sent it to you. It's been sent. On the book of facing. All right, you already got it. He's like, you're hanging out.
He's the fastest.
He is. The tech man. Do I have any things? Oh. No, sorry. It's missing an allegiance for undivided. No, this is illegal. There's no allegiance.
Snap.
Oh, now it's legal. I'll literally just have to hit the detachment.
Pick it up.
Well, it's already. It starts as undivided, so you just have to hit it, and it goes undivided. And you're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Are you fucking lost?
Took 3 days. No, he's going to go get drinks, is what he said. He's a ducking.
Oh.
He's here already. He already said hi to me.
Oh, right.
He's not hi to you. He said it took Anthony 3 days, but Anthony finally said the truth.
It's true. That's true.
Everything's shit until, bro. I just want you to understand something.
It's actually pretty easy. So these aren't true GW runes. This is the runes we had in the store. But when you play like actual GW runes, it looks like this one, where you're just like the runes are sealed and they're about this tall, and that's it.
And they scale backwards.
Yeah, they scale. Well, no, they're about here.
I'm just saying they put tiles on top to like go backwards.
Yeah. That's actually the easiest part of the terrain.
Yeah, because then you know what's up.
Yeah, you just look at it and go like, cool, and then you're done.
I just want you to understand, man, if
World Eaters are even like okay. You could put that Bloodthirster in that World Eaters list. Man.
What's up, bro?
Ooh, how are you?
They're good.
Green tea.
Thank you, sir.
So I want to explain your army to you. I found a system that works better.
Okay.
You guys are gonna watch Fox get coached through some Chaos Knights a little bit. All right, so
Nice these.
mine.
Those are pretty. I like them.
Yeah, the new Demons dice.
Ah,
So I come in with a system. So all the squads are laid out. So
okay.
the way you do it is the one with the dice on it is
Favorite one.
yeah, and then when it's favored, you just flip it to the eye Horus, and you're done.
Gotcha.
Um, what?
5 wounds killed.
Yeah, 5 wins killed for these guys, 10 for the big boy.
1, 2, 3, 4 favors.
5.
Well,
All
Care, we
five.
don't actually
Oh wow, it's different than last time.
we don't actually
Yeah, it's,
know what the World Eaters list will be, but we know that they can ally in with demons, and if everything stays the same, they'll get the exalted trait, they'll buy the relic, and then they'll be done. So
Scarbrand.
No, this is just a 5 objective mission. It's,
I was like, this is always scouring.
no, it's not the scouring because I don't want TJ to go home.
I did say that actually.
Yeah, he did. He did. The first mission I rolled was like 2, and then I was like, come on, and then I rolled the 6, and I was like 3. Yeah, and he was like, ow. Blessing of the Dark Master on this one.
What was it?
The no rerolls and then transit him unfavored.
Okay.
Well, I mean, in the Demons book,
This
they say that you
huntsman
can ally with
is
World
Word of
Eaters. Like,
Corruption.
it's already put in there.
Which is the -1 strength, -1 toughness.
It's already put in the Demons Codex. So the Demons Codex has a
the-
section where it talks about him
Melt the
already.
sword one is brass collar.
So it has
So these are both Melt the sword. This one just has access to the strap. This
in
one
the
doesn't.
front.
What's the strat?
The Terror Shade strap, the 2d6 roll above leadership used to clear screens.
Yes, the mortals, right?
Yeah. So this one is brass collar, which is a 12-inch aura of -2 to cast,
Okay.
and then he can't be targeted by spells once he's favored.
Gotcha.
The Helmet Dog says Mark of the Dread Knight.
That's the
Yeah, it just says the inclusion of Legionis
6
Omni, Ancients Chaos core
How
units
much-
from
The Helmet Dog's roll
World
1 sword.
Eaters
Yes, and gives
units
him an extra attack.
from using any
So
roll to
he-
require every model. So you can definitely do it. We just don't know when.
He is.
Don't get something either with
Mark
Warlord
of the Dread
trait.
Knight, which is 6 up feeling pain, 5 up unfavored.
Okay.
And he has Beguiling Majesty, which is -1 to hit. And
No, that's actually not correct here.
And then
You
he's favored to 6-inch aura of -1 attack.
you get
And this guy.
you can buy a relic.
these
The
guys are
relic
the
is
ones
no
that
longer
don't have the
locked.
extra wounds.
No longer
they're
locked
plus 1 hit
to
against monster
your
vehicle.
Warlord in the Demons
They
Codex
kill a monster
anyway.
vehicle, they auto get
So
their
for
favorite.
right now,
Regardless
until
of
they
how many
FAQ it, maybe they meant to not put that. The way it's
the big
written
one.
is you can take a relic and
and
your
he
Warlord
has
not be in there. I assume they left that like that
Well, it's
because they
two
wanted
of
you
us,
to
so it's two
ally
each.
and they didn't want to like completely fuck you up. So they were like, all right, we'll
That's
let you take a relic, and that's what we're gonna do.
He has roll 1 to hit an extra attack, and then he also has 1 deny, the only deny in the list.
Okay.
And you have a 5 up against mortal wounds.
Okay, mortals, and is there a 4 strat?
What do you mean? No,
So
he's
four
just
strat.
5 up against mortal wounds in the psychic phase, and then he has a 4 up involving and shooting all the time, and a 6 up involving melee.
I'm gonna shoot a lot.
Yeah,
So
he's
did you
not.
see a Bloodthirster work in Creations of Bile? I just think that CSM is too good to take other units that are just you're gonna have to take taxes. Like just take CSM. It just has
Well, you don't have enough command points to CSM, right?
right. So you don't have command. That's the tax
Yeah.
that I'm talking about. You don't have you don't have the taxes required to play that. Plus, you got to take a trash unit no matter what you take, right? So I guess if you took,
You would just take bloodletters, which are fine there, right?
I mean, that's a 500 detachment right already.
I get it.
And it's 350 plus the letters are 130. It's a 480 point unit.
Attachment. Yeah.
Like, I don't know that like, if you take a normal Creases Vial list and you take 480 points out of it, I don't know what you're taking out of it that doesn't just feel like a loss. Can you elaborate a little more on why you think Monster Mash Big Boys is the preferred direction over a bunch of small boys? Yeah. So Mr. Dude makes videos. All right. I like that. That's good. Are they like home videos? What are we talking about here?
Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Okay.
Probably for the best.
I feel like it is, but that's fine. So there are just going to be matchups where you're going to struggle against armies that have a lot of wounds bundled into vehicles, and your secondaries are going to require you to go out and get things. And in certain matchups, that's just going to be very tough to do. Also, the melee armies that are very good at melee
full 10. And Blood Angels specifically are very good at just fucking up units that are low stuff. Grey Knights is actually not a good matchup either because they shoot and smite real good. So if you just have a whole bunch of small guys, they just pick up a unit with Psychic, then they shoot a unit, then they charge a unit. Like, it's not good. It's like almost like running GSC right now. Like, yeah, your tricks are that you have a lot of units and you're fast, but GSC actually has strats that actually work. Demons are just like,
We're dudes.
we're dudes, we run across the table, we hope that we get what we get.
Yeah, we're roughly twice as many points from a wound.
Yeah, because we have a unmodifiable save, and
Oh,
hopefully
good.
that's going to get us through.
Did they fix that fucking relic?
No.
Nice.
All right, TJ, you want to explain to Brandon what you were playing, like you would a new opponent?
Yeah. So we've got 30 letters. Those Blood Angels guys are letters. So
I just see blood letters.
that's fine. So 30 letters. They have the banner and the icon. The only thing you need to know
What's the banner
about the
It's like
banner.
plus 1 leadership and stuff like
What's that gonna do?
I was going to say the only thing you needed the icon. So they're combat attrition tests. They don't get modifiers. That's what the other part does.
Okay.
And then they get +1 of their leadership. So that's what they do. But there is a strat for blood letters where instead of rolling 3d6 like it was before, you roll 3d6 and you ditch a dice.
3-6 drop.
Yeah, 3d6
Okay.
draw.
Okay.
So that's what the letters do.
Okay.
They are 2 damage now.
They all have the 3-6 drop?
They
It's
all have
just
the
a strat.
potential for it.
It's
It's
a
a
strat.
It's a
strat.
strat.
Yeah, because they have the icon. They have the
Yeah, it's a
keyword, they
warrior
can use
strat now. Yeah.
All the icons and relics are free now.
So anything, so as long as they have the icon, they can spend the strat. Any of the units can make that 3-6 drop.
Any of the letters. Yep.
Yeah.
Then they're -3, 2 damage flat now.
-3, 2 damage flat. How many attacks each?
2.
They're 2 a guy. That can easily go up to 4 a guy.
Why?
Scarbrand has a 6-inch aura of +1 attack. It works for you as well, though, because he is violence. And
Solid.
there's a warp storm thing that gives them +1 attack.
Spin
roll
the
to
warp
point.
storm. Warp
So-
dice shit.
So basically, at the beginning of the battle round, I roll 8 of those dice. On 4-ups, they become warp storm points that I may use for anything I want. A lot of these are restrictions based on the phase in which we're in. We have movement stuff.
Okay.
I have shooting stuff. I have melee stuff. So that one we just described is one that you'll do at the start of the fight phase.
And we'll give all his corn demons +1 attack, which is, and then the little dudes.
Gotcha.
So that's that one. So that's the warp storm stuff. So we got 30 letters, and we've got flamers.
How to flame change?
Man, how didn't they change? So
new unit. Nice.
So basically, now you roll a d6 for each one of them, but now you get a d6 +3.
Their D6 +3 flamer hits at 12 inches. They move 12. They're assault,
And they automatically.
and they're
since
5-2-1.
Since they automatically hit, you'll be able to advance and return, no problem.
right.
Okay.
And
So
they're
then,
5-2-1.
so
Okay.
strength 5, they can go up to +1 to wound, whatever they're shooting at with the spell.
Okay. With
Yeah.
the spell.
Yeah. So they wound a lot of things on force, and it's just it's -2, 1 damage. So it's just a ton of flaming attacks.
And they're rerolling wounds.
Yeah. So they reroll 1s to
From the
wounds.
The little cart.
The little streamer cart.
Yeah.
Yep, that's reroll 1s to wound if they're within 6 inches.
It's also a 2 cast +1 to cast caster.
With a staff, baby.
Oh yeah, he's got the stick.
The stick is +4 strength, -2, 2 damage.
It's a
Oh,
4
sorry,
strength.
-4, 2 damage.
Okay.
But it's a shooting attack.
It's an assault 3 shooting attack.
Gotcha. So they got fucking the staff from Necrons and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But better.
So that is the chariot. That is
it's a relic staff or just this?
It's
It's
just
just a
a
5-point
5-point
stick.
staff, bro.
Nice.
It's a stick.
So he actually
Swinging
fucks in
magic.
combat too. Like he almost killed a whole unit of letters by himself. He's pretty funny.
That was an aberration, but yeah, that kind of
That was an aberration.
So
Chariot,
so
flamers,
those are the
blood
chariots, the
letters.
flamers, the letters. Now we'll go. There's a squad of nurglings there.
There's no pinks, right?
There are no pinks. Those are the other flamer.
yeah. This is 2 flamer squads.
There's 2 5-9s.
Yeah, it's 2 5s. It's all right.
That's wrong.
It's a 5 and a 4. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
I just had an extra guy. Sorry.
5 and a 4. Now you're cheating already.
All right. So then we got.
flamers.
So that's all the small guys. There's a unit of blue horrors on there. They split
for free.
when they die. Yeah, on a 4+.
but it works like Rose Protocols.
Yeah, if you kill the unit, they just die.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I it's same like
Single
Necrons.
activation.
Single activation. Like you shoot me with the Gatling gun and you hit 12 times, you wound 12 times, I make no saves, the whole unit dies, I do not get the split. That's just how that works. Alternatively, they have a 4-up unmodifiable save in shooting. Don't worry about the melee because if you get them, we'll just pull them.
Yeah, they have 6 up.
Yeah.
6 up. And then, like I said, on a 4+, they'll split into brimstones. They are not obsects. They do
One
not
brim
do-
or two?
One.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just went down to 1 now.
They just.
Okay, so those are the blues. Now we've got the real shit, which is the big boys.
Big boy time.
Yeah, okay.
Bellicor, we'll
This is
start
the
with
Scardy
first.
Bus, dude.
He's actually the easiest to describe, oddly enough. So Bellicor now is -1 to hit, no rerolls all the time.
Yeah.
-1 to
Did you already have
wound.
that?
Yes, but now he's -1 to wound all the time, not just shooting.
Oh, okay.
And
And he's -1 damage against ranged attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Then he gives everybody within 6 inches of him reroll ones,
including himself.
including himself.
Hits.
Hits.
Himself.
Including himself. Yeah.
Because he is Legion Omnis Demonica.
He is 20 wounds.
Yep.
So 20 wounds with a 4-up save.
22.
No longer less than 18.
Yeah, no one's less.
All of this is 20 plus.
Okay.
Uh,
They got tired of the fucking obscuring Bellicor bullshit, I guess.
Oh, he's 20.
so
He's 20.
he's 20 wounds. Okay, now we'll go to Scarbrand because he's the next easiest to describe. So units within 6
Oh,
inches.
wait. You skipped Warp Locus.
Oh yeah, sorry. We'll talk about that.
This is the deployment shit, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
units can go within 6 inches of him, or they can go anywhere on the table. They'll use your leadership. That's how far away they can get from you. So with your guys, it'll be 8 inches. He
Use
has
your
a -1 leadership buff, debuff. Then another -1 leadership for the entire army. So if he's near you, it's -2 to your leadership. Bellicor.
Gotcha.
So that's all Bellicor. He also has +1 to your combat attritions, which literally won't matter here, but it's just funny to talk about.
Yeah.
So you just fail on 1, 2,
I
3
lost-
when you're half.
I lost 5 Scarabs to it yesterday.
He fell around.
Scarabs?
Yeah. I lost 20 wounds worth of Scarabs to combat
He
attrition.
literally rolled
Funny.
a 3, a 2, a 1, a 3. They just
Yeah. Yeah. I rolled the 6 from route to fail it all. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then I rolled and I was like,
Okay.
He has
it's the one.
He has all the keywords and so he can use all the strats. The important ones for him is he can use Slanesh strat, which is trans hitman.
And shooting or melee?
Melee.
Just melee.
Just melee.
Just
not
melee.
shooting.
Not shooting.
Okay.
But he retains his no rerolls all the way through.
Right.
So if you get in a melee with him, it's just like, 4s, bitch.
Try again.
Yeah. No, don't try again.
Yeah, don't try again. Yeah.
Fail.
Fail once, and that's all.
So that's him. Then we get to Scarbrand. He's the next easiest to describe. So within 6 inches of Mr. Scarbrand, you automatically pass your morale, which won't matter here, but it matters for me.
Okay.
Second thing, everybody gets +1 attack.
You automatically pass them around. They come back anymore?
No. You
that's
don't
gone.
even roll.
Yeah,
You just pass. So
Morale is fake while you are near the incarnate of war.
All right. So
Not scared.
so the next thing is everyone gets +1 attack. We described that earlier, but within 6 inches, you get +1 attack for your foe. Doesn't matter. Everybody gets +1 attack.
funny.
Hit and fuck.
Yeah. Then the third thing
It
is
betrayed him in the Necron game.
Yeah.
He gave a unit of Scorpex +1 attack.
It was like
They had 5 each because I juiced them with the dude.
Yeah.
And they were just like, when you killed him from full health. He was like, what the fuck?
he's like my abilities.
He has a 4-up unrendable on both sides, and he has 22 wounds. He's also both the Thirsters or T8.
Oh, they're T8?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So he's T8. He's
Bellicor's T7, though.
Bellicor's
T7
T7 minus
minus
1
one
wound.
you can make
Yeah, I
him-
mean,
you
yeah.
can be an asshole and you could make him T8,
Yeah, but not in this.
but not in this list. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that part.
I'm always worried.
All right. So then his third thing is the cutest thing of Bellicor,
Cutest.
which if you try to fall back
Oh,
within
Scarbrand.
6 inches, Scarbrand, you're within 6 inches of Scarbrand, you roll 3d6. If I beat your leadership, no, you don't go nowhere.
No fallback.
No fallback.
Unit by unit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And if he wants to be a dick, and he has 4 Warp Storm points, he can spend 4 of them.
I can make all Khorne units do that.
No, all core units you have to roll 4 up to fall back from.
Yeah.
So he can double lay it so that like he gets a 3d6 leadership chance,
And then
And-
a 4-up.
and it's a 4 up per corn unit you're engaged with.
Uh-huh.
So if you're stuck in with Scarbrand and letters, he can just be like 2 4-ups and a 3d6. Good luck.
Yeah. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's pretty clever. I like it.
So that's Mr. Brand.
Oh.
Scar. Oh, he's got a 2 damage sweep attack, and the big boy dump truck is 3+ D3. You do not get a
You
invul
get
from it.
no invul, and it's -4. It's strength 16, and it's D3+3. He's got 9 attacks.
Okay.
He also gets real ones to hit from Belcor.
Nice.
Yep.
If he hits you, you're dead.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
goodbye.
Okay.
That's him. And we get the most difficult of the bunch.
The star.
Who's that OPSEC?
Just the
letters. That's it.
The pinks, and the blues don't have OPSEC?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The Blues don't have OPSEC, and they can't do actions.
Oh.
They're just 70-point troops. Now we get to the star of the show.
Okay, so this guy is the most difficult
This
to
guy,
explain.
the two named characters,
Yes.
fuck them.
Fuck them. This guy, right?
He's actually at his weakest into you.
Yeah.
But that's because his relic doesn't really do anything.
All right. So just like Mr. Scarbrand, he's TA 4+4+ all the time.
TA4, okay.
20 wounds.
He's 20 wounds.
Yep.
All right. He's got his wound cap. Means he can only take 8 wounds a phase. Period. End of
Oh.
story.
Okay.
So that's important
Oh, yeah.
because he's 20 wounds. So yeah,
It's
cool.
2 phase minimally.
Then
That's right, 3 phase minimally.
I'll explain his relic just in case I heal a wound for maybe killing one of these blokes. So when I kill a model on a 5+, I regain a wound. And I said model. So when he kills infantry, he just fucking
Yeah, I was playing against TJ. He put him down to 9 wounds turn 1, and then I T1 charged 2 units of rubrics and used Warp Storm to heal. So by the start of his next turn, I was on 17 again or some dumb
You were at
shit.
20.
No, I wasn't full. I
Oh,
couldn't
it
have
might
been.
have been 18 or some nonsense.
Yeah, it was like I rolled the 3 for the Warp Storm healing, and then copped the 6, and it was like, yep, I was down to 8, but now I'm on 17.
It's hilarious.
And he was like, "What the fuck?"
Are they bracket inversely? They get more attacks?
No, he doesn't. He does.
Okay, I know Scarbrand
Yeah.
does, right? Okay.
Yeah, Scarbrand goes on his data sheet 8, 9, 10 for attacks, but
He's
that's
also-
really 9, 10, 11 because
Right.
he gets his own.
He's also 22 wounds as Scarbrand. This guy's only 20.
This guy's warlord trait gives him a 5-up feeling of pain, flat all the time.
All the
All
time.
the time.
No matter what.
Yeah, so getting through that wound cap is a pain in the dick.
Jesus.
Also very unpredictable because you could
It's 4 up,
think that you
5
have
up.
enough and like
Yeah.
4 up, 5 ups all day.
Yeah.
So that is the list. Now we go to Warp Storm stuff, the important stuff. He said the +1 attack, the no fallback. On a 4+, the other stuff that's important is Unearthly Tread. Just
But that's big in this matchup.
yeah, so it's no modifiers to the charge.
Okay.
So I don't have to. I pass dread test basically. Like even if I fail a dread test, it doesn't do anything to me.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, that's okay.
So that one's good. Then the other one.
This is all picked at the table?
Yeah, I pick it whenever I play.
No, he
like I
rolls
just
the
roll
dice
Warp
at the top of
Storm.
the battle round, and then when he chooses to use the Warp Storm points, depends on the ability.
Alright, walk me through that again.
So I'll roll at the beginning of the battle round.
Top
I'll
battle
roll
round,
another
roll-
dice.
roll-
Let's just say I get 4, right? I get 4 Warp Storm
You roll
points.
8 dice, roll
Yeah.
4 ups. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I get 4 points. I can
Cool.
use them forever I want.
Okay.
Right? So we get to your turn. I haven't used them yet. I don't
Yeah.
use them on my turn. I use them on your turn. Right?
Yeah,
We get to your turn, and I'm like, I want to use them on +1 attack.
He does it in your fight phase.
Sure,
That's
okay, cool. But then it costs 4 or
It
whatever.
costs
Yeah.
4, then they disappear. They're gone.
Okay, I guess there's are multiples, like there's things that cost 1? Or
Yeah.
is it-
There's
Yeah.
things that cost 2, 3, and 4,
And
and a
5.
5.
Okay.
5 one is everybody heals D3. If you're a single wound model, you return D3 models back.
Okay.
So that's the big one.
That's
The other
okay.
one is +1 attack. That is obviously a big one.
I'm gonna roll TJ's Warp Storms for him because he just can't seem to get higher than 3.
No, I want to roll. I have to overcome this if I want to play the
That's
archer.
true. You have to use the demon dice though.
Alright.
Maybe that's the secret. When we played, I got 6 every time I did it.
When I played, it was like 2, 3.
Yeah, he was like 2, 2. He was taking the spell to bank them and like failing the spell. It was like really bad.
Yeah, I think it's like it's easy. So we have the same.
I did say that. I was like, I don't know what. That said, all right. So some things you need to know about TJ playing demons.
Wait,
I'll tell them.
Are we done with the list yet? Or are you
No,
never
yeah, the list is over. This is about
now,
TJ.
now we're here.
If he needs an 8 to charge, he's just in. I don't. We've like. I thought it was a joke the first game. 6 for 6.
Okay.
He did not fail an 8-inch charge, like 0 times.
Fuck yeah.
There was one phase where he failed every charge, and then for the rest of the day, no charges failed.
Okay.
Um,
It's no big deal.
The next thing we need
this
to know.
guy, math isn't real. I don't know what happens. He does Talos shit where you're like, I shot my whole army at him. How much damage did you do?
So
1.
the phrase that I use is he doesn't need math where he's going, bro.
Yeah. Math isn't real in the warp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. You don't use math in the warp.
That makes sense. No, I mean, it's reasonable.
You use faith and emotion.
So when I play you, I will be saying random things like, bro, S tier codex as long as you make all your saves and all your
Someone asked us what the biggest weakness of the Demons Codex was yesterday, and I said the numbers 1 through 3.
on the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, chat. You got
So-
anything for us before we kick these nerds into go mode?
Yes, Idris says, hey, I'm submitting my LGT list tonight. Hard choices between COB, EC, BL, and or Demon Soup. What would you guys take for an easy 4/1 top 20 list?
I'd probably play Creations.
I was gonna say I'd definitely play Creations. If you're looking for something that's like, oh, I just do well, it's easy to remember what they do.
If you have exactly this list like painted and ready to go right now, I would consider taking this Demons
well,
list.
super fun.
It is super fun. But past that, I would just play Creations.
Creations of Bile is just that's what Kiri said too.
Yeah.
So Creations of Bile is just the most
Straight line of them.
easy to follow, easy to play, easy to understand point A to point B.
Yep.
Just all around easy.
All right, nerds, get yourselves going. Pick one of your favorite 5 objective missions out of this book, and then you guys can start.
Why don't you just pick it?
Okay.
All right, I am going to bring it down for secondaries. I'm going to take Reality Rebels. And I'm going to take. I guess we'll go over secondaries for me. So secondaries, we have Reality Rebels. It's Purge the Vermin.
Rebels.
Okay,
Okay, sure.
Rebels, bro.
It's,
I'm a rebel.
it's definitely not Purge the Vermin, by the way.
It's kind of.
That's a terrible way of explaining it. It's like Engage.
Is it reverse engage or engage?
No, it's Engage. He has to
Oh
be
right, I'm
places.
sorry. Yeah, it's not. It's like it's just engage. I have to have more units in the corner in the table corners than you.
That's
And
what's-
if I have a unit in the middle, I get an extra point.
Wait. You can't use your secondaries, right? Because they're not in the Nephilim book?
No, that's
They're
the,
in
that's
the
the, that's
Nephilim
the short
book.
list.
Gotcha.
That's the
Ah,
short
okay.
list.
I knew someone was fucked.
Yeah, so mine's fine. So basically, I get a point if you have no units here. I have a unit here. I get a point if I have units here. You don't have any units here. If I have more units in that corner than you,
More than.
more than you. Yep. And
You guys
then
are gonna play
the center of the map doesn't count except for the second bulletin, which is if I have a unit wholly within 6 of the center of the map, I get a point on top of that.
A unit.
You
So I
guys
can
are
get
playing-
5 points a turn technically.
If you fucking
Tear down their icons is the
Oh
mission.
my god, the icon tearing.
That's the bottom one.
The second one you don't worry about. The third one you don't have to worry about. I will only be taking that one from the demo.
Oh,
It's just not worth it. The other
What,
ones.
you're taking Rebel one? What's the secondaries?
Against this mission, it's definitely been bring it down, and you have denies, and I don't want to be. So let's see. Banners isn't the worst thing in the whole world, except that you're opposite. We're going ritual. Should be in that middle. We're going for that life.
Explain to me 2-inch engagement range on Eritrean.
If you draw the line through the area train, like the closest point between your unit and the unit you're punching, you can obviously engineer it to be such when you charge. But if that's how it works, you have 2 engagement range.
So, okay. You just have 2-inch engagement range.
When you're doing that.
Flat.
Yep.
No 2-inch, no inch of inch. Nothing
Inch
extended.
range.
2-inch for the thing.
The engagement range.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. You can't 2 rank it that way. It doesn't change any of that. It's just
Okay. We're taking secondaries.
you will take. I will actually let you read them.
I'm gonna use bathroom while you do that.
So look, you guys get a live look at fucking coaching. So your bread and butter ones are Ruthless Tyranny and a Fitting Challenge.
Just reverse.
Reverse to the last, and then you get like reduced points per like the longer it takes you,
Yeah.
basically. But it's pretty free low.
Fitting challenge. That would be his big monsters, right?
Yeah, it's literally the 3 big dudes.
Yeah. Okay. And then you said Ruthless Tyranny.
Yep.
Which is just
Better Stranglehold.
Yep.
And then from there is where you get into the like, I don't really know what you want to be doing with us, because you have to survive through to your turn to do the action one, which will be like 6 here.
Okay.
Just
That's what it is.
yeah. Or you can do
Chicken.
What are you looking at, like on opponent secondaries? Like, is he scoring his secondaries?
What do you mean?
You just want 15 across the board on secondaries.
You're mostly playing a primary denial game. Yeah. The trick with this is you're basically going to be making a U and being like,
Trying to get hit and then.
well, no, you're gonna hold like this formation with your big knight going down the gut,
Yeah.
and then like he'll keep them away for a turn or two, so you can just keep shooting.
Right.
And hopefully that works.
Yeah, I got it.
We hope it doesn't.
The problem being, obviously, like, if you just slam 3 big boys, you can't kill all.
I would never do
Well, he's gonna
that.
slam 2. Scarbrand goes in deep strike.
Yeah.
He's slow.
Scarbrand's just going to come in.
He doesn't fly.
He doesn't fly.
No.
Those
And
wings,
and he moves 8. Like he's very slow.
those wings are busted.
Yeah, Corn.
He goes kind of deep strike, makes an 8-inch charge, and we fucking.
Oh, he makes a 6-inch charge usually because he'll deep strike off Bellicor because Bellicor has Warp Locus.
Who else? Look,
Just him.
That's
Just
it.
him.
Well, Bellicor and Scarbrand too.
Yeah, Scarbrand will be in reserve though. But if I did like turn 2, I brought Scarbrand in, then turn 3, I brought 30 letters in. They could also do
off Scarbrand.
just off Scarbrand.
I got you. Okay. I don't know if there's secondary then, right? So.
Yeah, the third one's either going to be like Storm of Darkness, or you can do
The actual one of them around this.
that's what that
This
is.
storm.
Yeah, or you can do. You can try and grind, but it's uphill. Or you can do.
I mean, there's
That's
no
the disruption.
psychers, right? So, like, you couldn't just go up one.
No, his Abor is 2 characters.
Yeah, it's 3. Oh, sorry, you're right. It's
It's
2.
2.
It's only 2. It's not good. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's 6 ones.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's something I have to kill anyway, right? Double down what I already have versus doing an action, which means they're not.
You don't have to kill the card,
The who?
the change caster. The
Oh,
the chariot
Oh, I
is
forgot
character.
fucking the Bloodthirster's not a sector.
No, they're very much not a
Form, yeah,
sector.
that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Could you assassinate? Or is it the same category?
Assassinate's the same as the big boys. The kill big shit one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kill big no, the fitting challenge?
Fitting challenge is
Enemy.
No mercy. That's Purge enemy is assassinate. No mercy, no respite is the grind.
Like, Purge enemy is.
Purge enemy is assassinate and such. I know that because I'm always looking for a no mercy, no respite. I mean, Priz against this list might not be terrible. It's 30 for the letters.
You gotta kill the stuff that you don't want to kill. That's what I'm saying. Like that. In my head, that priority is the big boys.
Yeah, the big boys kill you.
Yeah, like
The rest of it is management.
just move and position it.
Your slaughter claws are really good against them. Your swords are not great.
So back up again. So my list as well.
Yep.
Autocannons, right?
No, just autocannons. The guys with no arms are autocannons. Anything with a sword.
Gatling.
Yeah, these guys are busy big.
Okay, these are wizards. So they're Gatling and fists, right?
Yep.
Claw, and then these are Melta and
Sword. And so are these.
Melta sword.
Yeah, everything with a sword is Melta and sword.
Can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that Necron book behind you? Up top. On top of that, yeah, thanks. Need something to press this
So
up.
we know.
I assume we're gonna get the other stuff.
Yeah, it's just really the third secondary is awkward against demons because
This particular list doesn't really give up a lot. The original list you could have taken like Assassinate,
War
was pretty good, but now it's not so good.
Okay.
Even Assassinate's not really that good.
You can just take the action one and fucking get 6, right? But the problem is then
You get 9. You can get 9.
Isn't in
It's really tough to get 9. It doesn't
I know.
complete an enemy game.
I know what it does. I know. Trap. It's next turn, but you could get it. Like if you were doing like
if you're doing well, yeah.
if I throw them in turn 4, everybody dead.
Yeah.
You easily go to the middle and get that. You know, turn 3 you kill all the models. You go to the edge. You go there on turn 3. I don't have really a way to kill them after that.
I haven't played Warhammer besides one game, fucking.
Yeah, but
so like.
Anthony's here.
No, I guess
He's not gonna let you like
He might.
run at stuff.
I don't-
Da-da-da.
I try to avoid that happening.
He tries to not let me say that stuff. Like I can't actually. He's like, stop. Whatever you're doing, whatever that noise is, get out of your
I
mouth.
hit him with the book.
Yeah, we
Knock it off!
I can do the other voice.
Nope.
Yeah, we can probably call.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
That's my favorite one.
Oh, no.
It's a It's a voiceover. I'll tell you who it is later on.
Uh,
Very close to how he sounds, though.
It's too close.
We just played. It's very.
Oh, bring it down as 4 against the big boys. It's 4 for each of the big boys. That's better than Ruthless Tyranny.
Yeah, because then you don't have to be in the middle. You can just kill me.
No, not Ruthless
No.
Tyranny. It's better than Fitting Challenge because it doesn't care about when it gets done.
I can just do it.
But
I mean,
you can also
I'm-
do all 3 at the same time. Fitting Challenge is per turn. It's like kill 1 per turn.
Oh, right.
So if you
okay.
kill multiple in the same turn, you're like, ah!
Yeah, it's too
You
much.
just fuck yourself. So yeah,
Yeah.
bring it down. Not that. Glad that I read that because I thought it was. Titanic.
Still doesn't fix the third one, though. It's like.
Yeah, no, it doesn't fix the third one. That's true.
But I mean, like, technically, Fitting Challenge could be more, right?
Yes, it could be.
It won't.
I know it won't be like
Yeah.
you could engineer it 654,
we,
right?
we played this now
This
4
will be
times.
this will be the third game.
Third game play this matchup.
Fourth game. We played 2 in the morning, and we played 1 on Friday. The game doesn't like super count, but I was still playing.
No, I played Imperial Knights the second time yesterday.
All right, I guess. Sorry.
You can just take Path of Destruction. It's not great, but it is points. It's their No Mercy, No Respite one. I literally can't think of a better second secondary. Or a better third secondary.
One for each. It's weird grind. It's grind with.
It's not
caveats.
more. It's it's not more than.
Oh,
it's
did you
just
put-
One or more. I mean,
Is the link in?
Yeah.
Is the link in there again?
What?
Is the link in wartime again?
yes, I think so.
All right. I'm just gonna put
I
it
hate
on.
Discord first.
Yes, today at 10:30. You're good, man. Context.
Okay, I see. It's a little weird.
What path?
Yeah, we're sure very well. We're more than 3 inches away from either. There's a button stone. Okay. Sure, let's do it. So it's Ruthless Path. Bring it down.
Yep.
All right, I got you. Okay, cool, man. So now we'll do the setup thing. Scarbrand and the letters on reserve.
I have one to go in reserve, right? I think one of the
You
goes is
can.
streak.
He hasn't done it in the past.
I feel like before the book drop, there was some Blood Crusher hype. True or no? Hey TJ, how do you feel about Blood Crushers?
Fuck you.
That's all. Curious to ask how you feel about Blood
Yeah,
Crushers.
that's okay.
Being directed
I
at
don't
me.
need to. I don't need to redirect what I just said. Now, if it was some guy, some poor defenseless man who
A
came in
different
here.
defenseless man did ask about it originally.
Okay, I apologize, defenseless man. I don't mean fuck you. I just mean fuck Kiri. Okay.
Because Curie knows that TJ really wants his Blood Crushers to be good.
I only have 18 of them. Whatever.
Only.
Only merely 18 boys ready to go.
One didn't do strike.
No dude in Deep Trek. This list doesn't have that up anymore.
Doesn't have it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You don't want it. You don't need it.
So I can't do it.
Okay, cool.
Well, you could. It would just cost you all of your pre-game CP to strat reserve.
I can't do it because I'm not going to spend CP up.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
no,
it
you
do
shouldn't
shit?
do it. Yeah, it's bad. I was just saying.
All right, roll Tecker Defender. A 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I only roll
14.
these for demons.
5.
Okay. I only roll these for demons. That's why.
6.
It's a 6.
Also 6.
All right, cool.
1.
Oh, that's a 3.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Roll.
On a roll.
Hey!
Oh, also there's a bagel here if you want.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I think we go.
Yeah, bagel with your cream cheese. I know you don't like cream cheese. I was just saying it's there if you want.
It does exist.
Just a toasted bagel, otherwise it's gonna get all dry. But what do you think?
Sustenance.
Nom. This is not allowed. Can't do this.
He's gonna be.
No.
He'll be there eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually I get it,
Set up
but
your deployment zones, you fucking morons.
I'm doing it right now. What do you mean?
Hurry up!
I gotta watch TJ do it because he does very cockeyed and stuff. And
Yeah, keep an eye on him. Never forget that one stream that TJ set up his deployment zone slightly crooked, then deployed 40 inches away from it.
People like,
What the fuck?
playing
TJ cheated
GSC.
again. God damn it!
like fucking
He's
placing the movement plan.
He's
Table
85 inches away from his freaking enemy.
No unit even started on even remotely close to it.
And he was like, "You fucking asshole."
This fucking guy.
The best part about that was I asked both my opponent and the judge who was there, "Does this look good?" They're like, "Yeah, it's fine. It literally whatever."
Yeah, you're gonna just throw blippy circles around it anyway.
Yep. And then they were like, "Here we go again."
Here we go again. It get claw, you idiot.
No. He's the illest clobber. I
That's
don't know what he is.
It's not his name. Disrespect the scientist.
My favorite.
Fucking one said,
Nuke and shit.
Yeah, new crap.
I played a whole campaign with him.
This Weeb Rat, new crap.
Actually, I didn't get to play the whole
Monster
campaign
Rat.
with them because Anthony just fucking.
What?
No, he just like.
Game 3 came out.
Yeah.
Well, there was that. It was also like he just killed the entire side.
yeah.
He killed the entire island, had the sword, and he was like, "This is dumb. I don't want to play
Wait,
anymore."
playing Scarbrand? Or?
No, I was playing. No, so this was in Warhammer 2. I was playing as Helbron when I didn't. We were playing in SFO.
And he hadn't played her in a while.
I hadn't played her, and they changed her, so they gave her and all Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter an Army Vanguard deploy.
Oh,
Which in that game is like-
yeah, just on the line.
Dude, we would start fights, and TJ would be like, "All right, it's over," because the fight would start, and like I don't know when the last time you played against Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter that game is. They're loud in that game. They're just the entire time. So
physically, actually loud.
like literally, like in the game, sound loud. So they just run at him, and TJ's like, "What's going on?" And I'm playing against like other Dark Elves. So they have like spearmen, and they have like plus 20 bonus versus infantry. Which do you know how the bonus versus infantry mechanic works in that game? It gives you melee attack and armor piercing damage.
Yep.
So the Witch Elves hit their line just and because there's so many entities, because they swing on an entity per entity basis. Yeah. So they're just shing, 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 shing. They take 500 million damage. The entire arc, like I killed 2,000 enemy Dark Elves in like 30
He
seconds.
killed
Jesus.
a 2-stack. It was literally 2 armies fighting him with his 1 stack.
Just
Half-
through.
And like these slow units, like the blood thrones, just didn't get there. Like the rest of his army's just up there, like.
No, it gives them Vanguard to play too. Once you're level 10, it gives them.
Well, they're so slow, is what I mean. Like they're like
Just fucking.
the rest of his army's like, "What?"
It's just blundering through.
Oh yeah, they also get like plus 20% speed. So the Foot Sisters of Slaughter are like 80.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's fucking horses.
Dude, it was hilarious. I had never played it. We did the first fight, and I was like, "Wait, they what?" And I like moved up, and then like I attacked, and I was like, "Oh no!" So I took all the crossbowmen out of the list. I like immediately
Once
cut
you realize
everything.
that-
I was like, "Fuck this!" I mean, like 30 physical res too.
There's like fucking silver shields too, don't they?
The sisters do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just can't shoot them to death. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's-
yeah.
We have
Untitled
you have
Chapter.
actually one volley.
Yeah, that's
So-
on top of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's 80 speed. It's
It's
insane.
T-Sons. Like I was PTSDing over there. It's like T-Sons.
Not again! Not again with the Dark Elves that are too fast.
I'm like, nothing should be that fast.
Yeah, nothing that
Can you
big.
turn with charge?
No.
At all?
No,
I mean, you know,
one of the things his book can't do is advance in charge.
cannot advance in charge, but I can technically turn 1 charge if you move up.
I can turn in if you're bottom.
Would it be
Yeah,
more
I
helpful for your learning for the tournament we have in a month if you deploy and then I help you afterwards, or do you want to just watch me do it once?
You deploy. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the pictures.
I'll take advantage of you.
So hold on, just walk through it though, right? So like the big knight goes up middle because that's just what he does, right?
Yeah, well, he's basically a glorified hand grenade, so
Yeah.
he's gonna run in the middle, punch something right in the mouth, and then
fucking-
explode.
He auto explodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you have the CPU for that. I fucked that up when I
It's
last
two.
played. It's 2. Yeah.
Is you have to have 2 on the explode.
Yeah.
He runs middle every time. The only thing I'm concerned about is like you go second, can they murder him in his deployment zone, right? So,
No, they can't.
So I'm saying like in this matchup, no.
Yeah.
In other problems, like
No, like they just won't. Like most things won't. Unless it's like Blood Angels, and even then it's like sketch, because Death Company will run into him and like not have rerolls to hit, and just be like,
bang.
and you're like, hey, cool.
You just smash the fuck out of him.
How dare you!
So they make the charge, right?
His fist is 12 attacks at -3 damage 3, or 6 attacks at the
The
8.
fucking dumb numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, the 16 4 8.
Yeah. The flat 8 is hilarious.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So the problem I'm gonna have is positioning of auras, right? He's got the reroll once a hit.
Yep,
aura,
and he has
he's got the
wounds.
reroll once a wound.
Yep.
So it's stacking those on enough shooting. The auto cannons have to go in the back, right? That's just their
Yeah, the easiest part of this deployment, right, is that you're gonna go with these dudes like here.
Right.
Because their range is fucking forever.
What is the actual range?
48 or some shit. It's like just
It's my table.
he can't get obscuring. So
Yeah.
like it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So that'll do that. They'll be back here, right? And then from there, you want the Helm of Dogs positioned somewhat centrally, but
Right.
also a little
Also
farther back. Because you're
not-
gonna he has an extra attack too. So you're gonna
aura.
no, he has a +1 attack like himself.
Doesn't one of you favor doesn't give an aura plus 1 attack?
No.
What is
He gives an aura of -1 attack
oh, okay.
yeah. For enemies.
Yes.
So you'll probably end up doing something
This
more-
is a unit, right? So 6 inches of each other, right?
Yep. So these two will go together.
And then these are considered like you consider them like a melee unit, like a hybrid unit.
Yeah, there. A lot of this shit's gonna be like hybrid units. This guy has the -1 cast, -2 cast.
So he used to go general in front.
Yeah, so he's gonna.
It's an aura, right?
He literally like humps this dude's leg. He's like,
Nice. Okay. Are there any heroics?
these two.
Okay. Because they're guardians.
Yep.
Just regular 3-inch heroics.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm challenging my hero Anthony these games now.
On manga?
Yeah, highlighter time, bro.
So this.
Sorry, Braveheart time. We're doing
There's like highlighter, only one. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
no, it's Braveheart. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. It's been a long couple days.
Dude, we played 6 games yesterday.
Gaming, bro.
Yeah.
We're here 13 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
History for charities.
We are not running Warborn Stalker, Nick.
I answered that earlier.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Nick.
Cool.
From the guy we can tell from, Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks, Nick.
This one is Beguiling Majesty, so you'll also want him kind of up in the shit.
I'll do your.
You got the SCP.
What's Beguiling do?
10-2.
Beguiling is he's -1 to be hit and wounded, and then once he's favored,
Or
aura of -1 attack.
That's the -1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
You
this,
get the list. It's in the list. Not
yes,
right now,
I
I don't
think,
know.
yeah. And then there's also a little bit like you have to decide like who's gonna hold this objective, and that like one of these guys can be right because
Yeah. My thought is like this is gonna hold that. Those are gonna hold that. The rest just kind of throw middle, and you trade on objectives, and then try to just
all your guns are like forever range.
36
So,
to the Gatling, right?
yeah, 36 for the Gatling, 30 for the Melta. Like all the stubbers are 36.
Well, it's really 15 for Melta because you want the +2, right? Like
No, it's 30. Like in this matchup, it's 30.
Yeah, you don't want to be near me.
You're not
near
getting
me.
within
That's
50.
That's the side. It's not what you want.
Yeah.
You're like,
There's
I
a
will
lot of
take-
armies that you're like, what's up, bitch? Not this one.
I will take the D6 damage, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy to be doing damage outside of your charge range. Thanks. Don't give TJ 9s. He'll just make them.
Dun, 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 dun. Yesterday he made what? Like he moved some stuff around because initially I was like, oh, this is a 9-inch, this is a 9-inch. He was like, all right, fix that unit over there, and then he fixed that unit over there, but he's like, I'm not gonna fix that unit. He's like, if you want to roll 9s, you can roll it. I was like, yeah.
We're gonna do it, baby.
And he's like, all right, fuck.
He didn't even get on the reroll.
I didn't even reroll it. It was
Hey,
just straight.
Just like Mark Perry energy. Just like bang.
We had it, bro.
All right, which one are you going first?
You're set up, right?
Yeah.
So we got letters in reserve and branding of scars.
Letters in reserve and then Scarbrand.
Yep, 30 letters, Scarbrand.
So your goal, just to be clear, right?
Unga fucking the bungus, bro.
All
You've never seen this guy.
You're
before.
coming out of douche like.
So you remember when I played Crusher and I just fucking ran at you?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome
It's
back.
been a little while,
Yeah.
but we're here
You
again.
got, he definitely zipped around his deployment zone and lost Necron because he was trying to wiggity the woogities.
Yeah.
And then
No more.
he was like, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Who's going first?
3.
2. It's you.
CK.
That's good.
That helps.
Yeah, that helps a
too.
lot. Okay.
Yeah,
Worst case is you go first, right?
Yeah.
What's the differential there?
We don't know.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I push up real hard into you.
Because you're gonna advance everything, right? So like, we just talk through. You're gonna advance everything, and then it's just I get charged turn 2 versus getting
By
charged
everything.
by everything
By
versus getting charged turn 3.
Correct.
Well, right now, you're barely going to move up. Like, some dude's going to go sacrifice his life for his country on that objective.
It's big, right?
No.
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 You don't-
need him
You don't want him to die
immediately.
immediately.
He's like turn 1. You're like, I need that
Yeah.
because I'm points.
But like, oh, why do you need midpoint?
For Ruthless.
Okay, so but like, could you in theory, right, just play further back because you're not going to score primary.
But then you don't get ruthless. You want ruthless.
No, I get the 1
I
point.
mean, you can get 1 point on
I'm
Ruthless.
fine with you getting 1 versus like losing a knight to turn, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure,
you can
that's
just get
fine.
1 point there.
Yeah,
you
you play
just
like a
get
towel line, right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's my thought.
So
Gain a CP,
You go
command
to 3.
phase. What do I do in command phase?
nothing.
No command phase buffs.
Nope.
No pick anything.
Sorry, you can
Yeah.
use a long leash, which is a 1 CP strat where you would pick any unit that's currently on the table and just count as being in his aura range. So you can give them a real 1 stand. Well, even after moving.
That's cute. Okay. And it's 6 inches for him, right?
9.
It's a 9-inch aura.
9 Aura. 6 from him, 9 from him.
Right. Okay. So, and the threat range of Big Boy.
24.
Wait, what?
24.
He moves 12,
He moves
charge
12, charge 12. 24.
Okay. So it's really 22.
No, 24. I'm telling you.
You can't. You can throw boxcars.
Outside of 23 is
I'm at
quite safe.
I'm at 22. I'm within threat range of a
You
10
said
inch
10 inch? Okay. All right, bro. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, 10 inch charge.
Catch
like-
those hands, bro.
Catch those hands.
So basically,
Yeah, you just
What I would
fucking
do is-
slide up and then
yeah, this stuff comes like here.
right touches
Doesn't have to.
objective.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you like barely move up and you just line the guns up and just shoot for a turn and then you see how it goes.
Exactly.
And then maybe next turn you go for it.
Right. The only thing I'm thinking is like to make this here so that this is unchargeable. Positionally wise, like could you bring him up to screen out Big Boy so that he can't get charged by fucking?
We could just move such that he can't do anything.
You can't advance charge at all.
No.
I forgot.
No.
No advance
So you could just do like this.
This is a
right?
building. What is this? Can you shoot this way? Can you go through here?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this is sealed.
GW, right?
Wow, 5 minutes, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You had to get all the way to the flank, right?
No, yeah, you're good. You just go in.
I just want to make sure before, right? Well, you can't go all the way up there. They go up there because they're not going.
But like you have here.
Nerdlings?
Yeah.
You can tell me Nerdlings. Come on. Fucking change the whole plan.
Yeah, bro. Squad of nerdlings.
So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna do
Yeah. This comes up to here. This doesn't even touch, though, right? It doesn't really
no,
matter.
you should touch it.
I mean, Sim doesn't have to touch it because this is going to touch here.
I would just do like
Ten's move?
12.
The 12s.
Carnivores are 14, but you don't have any of those, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you said. It's just 12.
Signature right here?
Yep.
You did it.
And now you shoot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of figure, right? Going first is way better, 'cause obviously. Now, the priority, right? It's not valid.
Oh, actually, sorry.
And that goes to the side.
Oh yeah, roll 1.
See, it wasn't so bad. It's 5.
5, easy.
Easy life.
Go up here.
What's the aura on that one again? That's Big Island?
No, this is Aura Corruption.
That's -1 strength, and then -1 toughness when you
What
get.
is Big favorite?
When you're favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
So magical strike doesn't actually matter as magic because all the strike's fucking dumb, right?
It matters for some stuff, but yeah.
Reducing the
letters
strength by
is-
done 1 actually would make him get wounded on 3s instead of 2s.
Yeah. I wouldn't want these
Because
guys.
it's trying to see him.
He doesn't. He wins on 3s, but this guy wins on 2s. So does Scarbrand.
Yeah.
Because they're strength 16.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ready?
So it just shoot the
Just
fucking.
Now you just roll your shooting attacks.
But
So
priority wise, it's shooting Big Boy, not Valuable, right?
you have to wound cap Big Boy
Yeah,
and then work backwards from there. So these guys can only shoot the
Big
dude.
Boy.
Yeah.
So
So
there's melters, right?
Yep.
So it's 2 melter shots each.
hold on. Now you're in range there.
It's 9 inches.
Now you're in range.
Okay.
And 30 inches.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So back one first, right? Just hit on 3s.
3s, roll 1s.
Yep. We're not making a
Roll 1s for this, right?
Yep.
So
2s.
I like it.
Cool.
Good start.
The stubber.
stubber.
So just roll 2 more shots and roll 1s.
2 for the Big Boy.
Yep. And then
3s and then 5s.
Yep.
One
save.
Oh.
Cool. Next one.
So same thing, right? Melters. We roll 1s.
Yep.
1 hit. And
3 wounds.
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Stubber. 1. Stubber.
Oh, the fox. Yes.
Ooh, baby. Stubber. doing thing.
No.
Here you can roll 17 dice together.
2 Gatlings.
No, it's his Gatling plus his stubborn.
You win on 5.
Same group. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 16 dice, but yes.
Yeah, I was like 17, right? So it's 12 plus 4, right?
Yep, 12 plus 4.
So 4, 8, 10, 12. 16?
16.
4, 8, 12, 16.
These are your ones.
3. When they go through the forest, doesn't matter?
No.
No dash, right?
This is A, this isn't dense, these are ruins, and
Oh,
B,
no,
he doesn't get that.
Only dash.
Don't get none of that.
Yep.
Unless you're that guy. I
No
played it.
explosions, right?
Nope, not yet. We could have spent 2, but I don't think it's worth it because we're just trying to wound cap him.
Yeah, just fucking.
Yeah.
This is bonus for anything. So.
Yep.
3s.
Yep, everything else is. And 5s roll 1.
What's the first thing you have to go into, right? Is the fucking doom shit middle one for the.
Yeah, you're just -1 leadership, -1
leadership.
combat discretion.
5s.
8 ton.
That's pretty good.
TJ, that is going to be 9.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
Easy life.
Just that guy. Same thing with that
Yep.
guy, right?
Yeah.
There's 1 damage.
6 healing bands.
3.
Takes 3. So you've taken 3 so far.
Yep.
Yep, next one.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Let's try to do
Roll.
9. That'd be good. That'd be good.
3s. It's hard to read.
Yeah, I said that to him,
Roll
and he's like, fuck you.
Reroll 1s for hell.
Yeah.
3.
5s. Right?
4.
4.
Got 1.
No.
Nope.
6 inch from him?
Yep.
He's definitely out.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm just. Okay, cool.
Alright,
So-
You want to shoot all the Gatlings into this guy because they wound Bellicor on 6s. So you want to go through all of them first, and then use all the meltas that you can and all the auto cannons that you can into Bellicor.
Gotcha. Okay.
So-
So I have 2 more Gatlings, right?
Yep. So you have
Gatling, Gatlings.
Yep.
So, second. Reroll 1s. 3s hit.
3s hit.
5s.
Your 1s.
1s.
Yeah, 4, 5. Okay.
4.
4.
Repeat last guy.
Yep.
Is this the last Gatling?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, buddy, you gotta make sure this one when he gets an executioner shot.
5s.
Your 1s.
Alright, you gotta make it through. I might not.
3.
3.
Okay. You can make it through this. Just make one of these, bud. Okay, good.
Just make one of these.
Well.
Easy. Oh, 2 of those, yeah.
Took 6.
Yep.
6.
So the way I would do this now is shoot him,
Let's melt it.
shoot the Melta into Bellicor, shoot the Stubborn into the big guy.
Try playing well.
Yep.
So it's 24.
Stubborn's 36.
Okay. So let's start first.
Your 1s.
Ones,
Oh, good.
5s.
Yep.
1.
Cool. 7.
So melters.
Both hit. Your 1s.
1s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Alright, so that's him done. So then it's him next.
So we got the executioners, the big boy, and one more little guy, right?
One more little guy. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So same thing. Stubborn to big boy. Melts to the back way.
Yeah, I mean, he's only one left, so
Exactly. So
you got him.
Good.
1. Reroll 1s.
2.
1.
1.
Damn, you're just trying to get me extra limits for no reason?
Not bad.
What's up, bro?
No.
Meltas. Your 1.
No rerolls.
Oh, no rerolls on the Bellicor.
No,
Yep.
no rerolls. Yeah.
Yeah, these. I can't fucking see this.
No one can see them.
The
They're
same
your
thing.
dice.
Those are better.
What? The
No,
same
some,
dice.
no, some of them are like more marble part.
Sure. Okay, so that's done. So now it's just
Executioner is big boy. So
Yeah.
shoot big boy.
Into Bellicor, right?
Stubborn's small.
Small Bellicor.
variance cannon
What's the big
Bellicor.
boy? It's 2 shots, right?
Yeah, you have to yell variance cannon before you shoot it. It's part of the deal.
It's actually
That's
true.
real.
Yeah.
So it's variance cannon.
Well,
Is
2 shots.
That's a really
It's- it's
wrong to me.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
gotta be
dude.
better than that.
No, bro, you're gonna have to do
What's
one.
the profile of this?
14, 4, 6 plus D3.
Okay, so we can
Sorry,
start.
14, 5, 6 plus D3.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Okay, so
variance
variance
cannon.
cannon.
Wow, that
You
was
get-
so
yeah,
shitty, and you get no
yeah,
rerolls
yeah, you
for
get
it now.
nothing.
That's what fucking happens,
Yeah.
bro. You can't just be
Yeah.
saying nonsense like variance.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm just confused.
Variance cannon!
That's a
Bam!
double hit, bro. That's double hits. I would have been double hits.
All right, in that case.
Try again.
Okay, variance cannon. Big boys. Hits.
There you go.
Yep, one hit.
One hit.
Forces, you can't hit me, right?
Yeah, well, not chance.
It's fine.
It didn't move.
It didn't move.
We're fine. We're back to where we started.
But you got a hit.
No, but
through.
yeah,
That was
You
important.
could CP that, but because you don't really need.
You
CP.
could re-roll the
You
wound
need
roll.
to.
You can roll the wound roll.
You need a
3, but that works. The 6 works.
It
It didn't work because TJ rolled.
Shadows.
Yeah.
Just a 4 minute
All right. So now the execution.
Sure, don't call it invisible, though.
The
You
stubborn
can
shots
choose
into
people.
this man.
Yeah, 4 shots, right?
Yep.
Just 1 step or 2.
He has 1. Cool.
Good.
5. No rerolls
Aww. Wait, no rules.
because he doesn't. The helm of dogs is for war
It's
dogs.
for little boys.
Yep. So 1.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Nope.
Nope. All right. So now you
He's so dumb.
shoot executioner. Just shoot everything into him.
Yeah, she had 43, right?
Yeah.
So, 2 extra.
That's it.
That's it.
And we're done. Choose your ones
Yep.
because you're worthy offerings.
These guys
What's
flop.
all the reference?
Plus 1 to hit against monsters.
Oh, just
Monsters
vehicles.
vehicles. Yep.
And then these are strength 7.
Strength
Yeah,
7.
so
So 5 to roll 1s. 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are 3 damage. Right?
Make 2.
3 damage.
We have 1 more executioner left.
Don't CP that.
Come on, bro.
It's not worth it. It's so not worth it.
Fine. He gets wound capped with the only wound he could take, actually.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright.
So now shoot the other one at Bellicor.
Alright. You want to reroll this. I got you, bro.
3s.
3s to hit, 5s to wound, 6s to wound, right?
No, 5s to it.
Oh, because it's 4.
Yeah, 5s roll.
So,
Those all hit.
It's all hit. You're good.
5s roll 1.
Yeah, 2s is a son of a bitch. Thank God you rolled a lot of 4s. Ooh.
That is 2.
Okay, it looked real scary.
Yeah.
A lot of 4s there.
Good.
Good job, Bellicor. So that's a demon.
That's demons.
That's a demon face.
no one's favored, nothing else to do.
I know, you just hang out.
Cool. I'm gonna heal because it doesn't matter. Why not heal?
D3 on the big boy.
So D3 on this man.
Yeah.
Just heals 1.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take it.
I'm gonna track his wounds here.
They were there.
Oh.
You just moved them.
So he's taken 7.
He's taking 7.
So he's down to 13.
Yep. This disappears again. Cool. All right. Now we run. All right. So things here. I think I want to kill one of the Meltagun Knights first. 12.
Are the BT and Bellicor going to kiss already, or what?
Yeah, bro.
Can't take the anticipation any longer.
Yep, they're gonna. All right, we're gonna send a unit out.
Move up. But
Yeah.
Advance, right?
They'll
Yeah,
move
sure,
whatever.
yeah. Mhm.
This is only.
They'll move
This-
whatever.
This is like 11.
Yeah, I got you.
They'll move the inch they need to do their 12. Cool. I'll run them just whatever. Cool. Yeah. You're about to flinger this guy. A lot.
So he's gonna do 2 5 minutes on, or 5 4, right?
Just 1-5 is enough to kill this guy.
Old.
Dude, it's.
Find out.
Yeah, you're about to find out.
You're gonna want to rotate that.
We figured it out.
It's because they're 5 to 4, right?
Yeah, you're not like just dead if you rotate. If you don't rotate, you have a tendency to just get like.
I think I just go that way. And we just.
You need to put a panic jam.
No, I don't, because I didn't take
Oh,
it.
you take it.
Bring it down.
So I go to 3.
Reality rebels and ritual.
I
Take it up to 3.
The worry is here is if he wanted to be like super fucking dick on turn 3, he just runs over, steals all my objectives because I have no OPSEC, and I just go, oh well, yeah, oops,
Yeah.
oops, lose banners. So we send the second one out there. You just
I don't
fucking
think you need to.
yeah, okay,
What happens if you don't kill him?
nothing. He just you try to charge him, and then he fucking overwatches you, flamer. It's dead.
Yeah, but if you don't kill him, like he'll die to the Overwatch and then he'll kill you.
I understand.
I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth putting 2 out for. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to.
We could just not ritual turn 1 and then put damage into him.
I think you should ritual. Yeah.
Well, he is a deny, so I mean, technically, he could just go this way.
It's
This
better
way.
to do it more often than not, right? Because like
Okay.
gaming.
Bro. All right.
Just fly.
Yeah.
What? Why?
He has a 14-inch move. Base. So.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I tried all the things. Okay.
You safe boy for a turn. Oh, you need vision to cast that.
Okay. Well, I should have gone there then. Should have gone over here with that, the actual flamers. I'm just gonna do this. That.
Why was he over there?
I don't. This was say I.
Oh, you just deployed wrong. Okay.
New army. This guy's gonna run. Okay. Okay. Belcor's gonna run. They're gonna kiss. Don't need any other stuff.
And now this turn, gaming.
Right.
Everybody going.
Yeah, because now you have to be able to put enough wounds on them in 8.
You gotta punch both this turn. That's the goal.
Both.
Yeah, because you don't, it's bad.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
And we got guys. We got the mans.
Yeah. Also this guy.
Alright, so he.
That's just how I had it originally. They were like poked out so that they could shoot.
Right, that makes sense.
Okay.
When you moved this guy, you like knocked this guy like up into Guam, and now that would make his movement out this turn really bad
Oh, yeah.
because he has to get around the wall.
Okay. Psychic. This guy.
Am I worried about backfield threats? Just what it is.
If he takes them, that's fine. If you kill the greater demons, everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. We disappear. It's like Necrons. We just phase.
Yeah.
We phase out. It's the 4th edition again. Alright, +1.
So cat thingy. Oh, you don't bother trying with that. You roll the 10.
We'll try bolt.
Double change.
That's a 6. It's almost positive.
Bolt's a 7.
You have the codex over there, don't you?
Yep. I also just know that bolt's a 7, but yes.
Well, I don't want you to know. I want you to be sure.
I am sure.
What? What's the definition of no?
Alright, we'll do
It's a 7, bitch.
Alright. That's better than being almost
True.
sure. Alright, 4 CP. Just so I can put more damage on him, so he actually dies. 3 wounds to him on per wound brings him down to 11, and these guys should be able to kill him with flamers.
I don't know that they'll do 11.
Okay, well, you just cast 2. Cast the next one, cast smite, cast bolt, reroll bolt.
It's a lot of investment.
I mean, but then they don't get murdered next turn.
It's 120 point unit, man. I don't think it's a big deal if they die.
Sure, I'm just like, I don't want to lose a knight, like a 2 wound knight, walk over and fucking murder this guy. And you have to spend, I'll have to spend the CP now if I don't do it later to Overwatch and kill the one that's wounded anyway.
You're gonna Overwatch here either way.
Correct, but if I'm overwatching a brand new one, it's a lot better than overwatching the one that's crawling to me with 1 wound. Just picking him up.
I don't know. I don't think it's such a big deal.
We're testing it, doesn't fucking matter. First reroll.
Phil.
Nice. Cool. Alright, we won't split it too.
He's the Seeker's +1 to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Nice
he
to see.
has a 5-point upgrade that makes him +1 to cast.
Gotcha.
Seems good.
Yeah, it seems good. Yeah, it seems strong.
We're gonna ritual.
You try it
Yeah.
because there's no other spells getting cast.
+1, right?
No, I don't.
So it's
Spell. It's spell.
Denied.
Okay. Fuck you.
Oh shit!
You actually have ghosts in your box. That's why that happened. It's Warp Haunted Hall.
This seems a little suggestive.
Okay.
just saying.
Alright. 5 flamers.
Cool me.
Rotate.
So 16.
This is 9 right here.
This is 9. 16 is 25. Plus 7 is 32.
D6 +2.
D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3.
Seems strong.
Yeah, these things are 25 points apiece.
That's
So they're
strong.
T5 with 3 wounds. They have a 3 up against shooting.
More of those.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You'll be able to just pop out, kill something, and then die for that point trade seems strong.
I mean, in fairness, this is only 140.
No, I get it, but like, these are
Or 150.
seems like a good trade though. Like
They're great. Yeah, they're way undercosted.
Yeah.
Like, 4s, real 1s.
Nice. Real ones for Scarb, for Cherry. Gotcha.
House, you want assistance?
A lot.
Real ones.
Oh, that's a 6.
What is
What are you
it?
doing with me?
Sorry.
Fuck. Fuck. I'm barely gonna win this thing as it is.
Yeah, barely.
Barely moves 40 dice to the side.
Alright, so 4.
Control this.
Okay, just roll that and hopefully die.
That is 4 ups.
Not rolling in the air.
3, 6, 9.
9. Yeah. Damn sheaf 9. You have 5 left.
Unfortunate. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Don't use that dice. You guys.
Important shit. It's time for this motherfucker to die, bro. You ready for this shit? I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, right.
Staff of change,
Oh,
baby.
right.
Oh, the shoot. Okay.
Yeah, the big goof.
Oh.
Ah.
He would you,
Yep. Ah, it takes 2.
Ow. Alright, that's my turn.
Hey.
I get 3 points for reality.
The rebellion.
No ritual.
No ritual.
I get 1 point
Just keep saying
for. I get 1 point for.
You got 1 point for tyranny.
Yep.
And no points for anything else.
Yeah.
8 ruthless.
I got a point. And then 8. Right?
Yeah, I got you. 8, then 1. Yes.
No, 1, then 8.
Okay, sure. It's your turn. Let's do my thing again. I know what a reroll was. I could kill that thing, bro. Misplay. He should have gone here.
Probably shouldn't have been deployed there.
5 again. See, I
Told you, bro.
I gotta overcome it. You have to
Yeah.
overcome it.
You don't learn
The ways. Gotta overcome it.
ways of the warp.
I was doing the first part, making all the saves.
Alright, so here you pick up Geistorm, you get a CP.
Geistorm is the no reroll, no charge distance thing for whatever.
I
Yeah,
roll
the
that
charge
address
test.
test. I either shoot the closest thing or I charge the closest thing.
So you have a couple
No,
options here.
minus charge. It's half a charge.
Half my charge.
Yeah.
Sorry. I shoot the closest thing and I'm half my charge.
So you have a couple options here. Your goal is to engage the big boys as much as possible. I would suggest putting like this guy
Over there.
around here,
Yep.
and then these two come up here.
You advance him or
What?
you advance him?
No, he just moves. He moves
You want him to shoot. You want all the guns.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, he can still shoot the Gatling's assault.
Oh, okay. But you don't want the minus for no
No,
reason.
Yeah.
I get you.
So he'll just come like to here and just like T-pose the objective a bit. This
They go
guy's he's gonna go here.
Yep.
This guy is gonna go as 12 like to here.
Makes
He's gonna
sense.
try and charge both of you. If the distance isn't cancer, I'm eyeballing.
Yeah.
The big boy is gonna go at an angle this way, and then everyone else is gonna kind of filter through here, except this guy who's gonna come straight to the gut.
Why?
Because you're gonna have help for Bellicor.
Let's do it.
Okay. So like that. You're saying to that charge gets weird, right? Because like
No, these are remember they're GW runes, so the only real L is fucking the corner. Everything else is like basically fake.
okay, so
Yeah.
it's this.
Yeah.
You're saying.
No,
No,
it's
it's
the
this
corner is this
back
side.
corner, and
It's
then
the
that
outer
corner.
edge.
Oh.
On
Okay.
G-dubs.
Sure. So I'm too much right there.
Yeah, that's basically flat.
So I don't like ritual. I think it would have been better for me to just cast spells.
In Terra.
Not in Terra. Definitely not in Terra. I meant like make that guy fight last, and then smite that guy over there.
I would go
Okay.
like that way a bit. Because you're gonna have a 2-inch engage, so the charge is gonna be jokes.
Why damage?
Because you're gonna fight him through the ruin.
If I'm in it.
Yeah, you
that's
can punch
dumb.
through it.
That's very, very dumb. Okay.
So
You're just gonna be like here, but we're not gonna put the model
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
Then he was 10, right?
Well, you're gonna put more than that up. Like he's
No,
gonna
yeah,
come around.
He's, I'm asking, he's going to shoot 10 straight to the thirster, right?
He's gonna
He moves
try.
10.
He's gonna try and punch Bellicor and the Thirster. He'll probably engage both.
Charge.
No, not really.
It's fucking inside 18. It's a 7 charge.
It's a 6. It's a 6 with the G-dub.
It's so dumb. Okay, cool.
He's not going through the room.
He can be. He'll just land here and punch you that way.
This goes here, right? That goes to tag both.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the engage range fuckery is endless, but yes, that's basically the idea.
Yeah, so I think Penumbra Curse would have been. Oh, sorry. Paul would have been better, and then Smite over there could have killed that thing. Also, not failing Bolt twice. That guy dies, which should be 3
That's
days.
clean, right?
Well, if he would have taken even 1, I would have then.
He took Demooge from Flamer. Then probably average, but that's fine.
What I roll 32. He should have taken 16, and then he should make 8 of those. He took obviously 3 more than 8.
So if I touch this thing, I have a 200 gauge round pellet
As long as you can draw.
7 inch.
Yep.
It's funny.
Well, no, you just did it a second ago. It was a 6.
I didn't move the full way, right?
That's what I'm saying. If you move the full way.
Yeah, I'm just happy there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's fine. Then that's where you would be. It's a
so
6.
that's my
6 to both. Yep.
Okay. And then this just stays here. That moves up.
Yep. They can pretty much stay here
Yeah.
because that's what they do.
Before we're about getting charged on bloodletters, backfield, take objectives with me, put 10 on here. No
If you
obstacle.
kill both
They're
of them,
outside.
I'm saying.
yeah, you're OPSEC 5. So,
Yeah, so if I put 2 on here,
Yep.
so we're there.
so this guy
moves on.
probably actually had to have gone up the gut before he moved.
Well, he's again there. Right?
Yeah, that's
so-
fine. So just move him out of the way so that we know that you can go through the gut. You're good.
Just run out of the way. So 12 puts back a base there.
This is the turn. Gotta survive this.
And then I would go with this guy next.
And that goes 12.
So I put him here. Actually, no, yep, you're right. Like here.
Yep.
So
Goes
here.
there, and then this one just behind for the helm.
So let's put him back closer towards his true position. Which is like here, right?
Exactly.
So
I hate this terrain, dude. It's
yeah, this is the life. So he's gonna come up
existence.
and around to there.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna fall.
So this guy goes through. This guy's gonna do the thing where he comes over. So just measure these.
So, and he breaks, right?
Yep. So he's in the bottom. You can spend a CP and make him act on full.
Doesn't matter. I'm just charging this, right?
What?
Just charging this.
Yeah, you're gonna just face check and Overwatch and die.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
pretty much
So
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so it's 12, 10, 8.
Yeah, I think so. So it's you're fine. Like it's not gonna be a thing. I'm just saying, you know.
Checking out the way of this guy going that way, right?
Yep.
Going 12.
That's a bit far, so probably just start this. And then tech.
Keep paddle to them.
Yep.
And this goes.
To there. Yep.
And at 12 was helm there.
Yep. You just want to be up in the shit so that when people are rerolling ones, you move these guys
Like that.
up, and you'll use his gun to shoot out. You want the real ones, so you probably
The other one's this guy, right?
the real ones is for him.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
So there and
there, yeah. Yep, we good. And then within 9 of him, but if you're within 6 of him, you're
Yeah.
surely within 9 of him. This will give, and then just check
the
that.
9 to the far guy. That's all that cares about, right?
Yeah, and I don't think that you'll reach that on a fucking bet. So,
And
so
that's
these
it.
two won't have real ones to hit.
Yep.
Um,
Everyone else wants to hit and wound. He won't have to most wounds.
so that's basically it. The only other thing you could do again is make him act on top bracket for the purpose of shooting, but that doesn't super matter here.
I'm at 3 CP.
I don't think you need to. I think it's fine.
For the CP for the explosion, I for a reroll on the charge.
Yeah. If charges go sideways, you're pissed. So,
Exactly.
I'm not very happy.
Someone is.
Yeah, somebody.
so just start with the stuff.
Okay, so
Him into the letter.
to the letter.
Into the thirster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
There
got
is no letter.
How
16.
dare you?
16 chests.
Yep. Functionally 16 shots.
4, 8, 12, 16.
Yeah, if you had another, if you had a way to get a second warlord, you would warlord trait. You would just give him warp locus.
Hitting on 3s, win on 5.
Right, Anthony?
What'd you say?
We just give this guy warp locus.
It wouldn't really change much, right? Because it would only work on them.
What? Warp locus works for everybody.
No, it's
Oh,
alignment lock.
It's alignment lock.
2, 4, 5.
Yeah, casual 5 for the guy with no rerolls. 1.
And then I'm with their metal melta on the left side.
Yep. Here.
So 2 shots. 2 shots and 4.
Yep. This is the dude with no rerolls.
2 shots,
Both hit.
2 hits, and
2 hits.
2 wounds.
One fail one.
You're gonna get wound captain shooting. I don't think CPing is safe here matters.
Okay, we'll take it. Whatever it is. That's D6 plus.
+2.
4.
Takes 2.
No, actually, you're right. No.
Okay, no, don't.
Yep, that's just damage. You're just happy that it happened.
Exactly.
Takes
Stubbers.
3 off, right?
2 off there.
2 off.
5s. Got next to him, hitting on 3s, 4s, 5s.
Yep.
So 5s.
This guy does have a
Reroll
reroll.
1s.
Yep. 2
2
hits.
hits.
Okay.
2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Make 1 fail 1. Damage.
Damage.
6.
6.
6. He's captured. 5.
No.
Now he's capped.
Yep.
And then the Stubber goes away, doesn't matter.
So it takes how many more? It takes 5 more there.
Should be at 9, right? 8, 16,
Get down to 5. Yep.
Wait, how far?
Because
20 up to 13.
he went up to 13. He just took 8.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. These are yours.
Okay, so then.
And all 40k games should be played with just like a third person who manages the extra bullshit on
yeah,
the side.
Stuff, right?
Yeah.
So done, snatch.
So just this a shot. Yep. Everything else can shoot the Bellator.
So 16 shots from Bellator at the Gatling for 8, 12, 16.
You can also try and thin them out, but I don't know that you super need to.
Yeah, I mean,
Only one guy.
Oh yeah, they can't really be seen. Yep.
Yeah.
the,
I know you're used to nothing being
I know, right?
obscuring.
At this point.
the big guy can shoot him.
The big guy can shoot, but that's
Yeah,
always-
you wouldn't do that
Yeah,
That's
anyway.
a 3-up invul on those guys, or 3-up save on those
Yeah,
guys.
that's else value in there. Because even if you don't kill him, right?
I would just start with the executioners personally.
just go through it. Because it literally doesn't matter, right?
Well, it depends on like when he rerolls and shit, right?
Yeah, so I want to put bullshit in him. He's not going to roll. Make him force. Like, he's not going to roll on this shit.
That's fair.
Wait, once he knows the fucking melt haven't gone through, he can roll bullshit to stop wounds or whatever.
I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, it's denying information. That's good.
Uh,
Brandon's actually better at this game than me. He's just worse at execution.
True. 3s.
I know to
Roll
people
once.
at home
Which
that
ones
might
are these?
seem like a
So
joke,
this is
but
the Gatling and the Stubber
4s.
into
Oh,
Bellator.
yeah.
No rerolls.
No rerolls. 4s, no rerolls.
until you get to the execution.
Excellent. And 6s.
2. We roll wounds.
Yep, reroll ones. You get 3 ones.
Make a
there.
balls.
2 ones.
You knocked one, but yeah, it's fine.
2 ones. One more save.
One more.
He takes 1 wound.
He's down to 19.
Yeah.
Where's the D20 that you were rolling before? Thank you.
I go first base. So he's done. So then it's them. 16.
Excellent. Fours.
So 4s, no rerolls. 6s.
Yep, 6 is rolling ones.
2. I'm good with that one. Take another. 18.
Okay. And then the last guy back here. He uses his own order himself. Right?
Yep. Good.
1s. 2. Conversion rate, baby. Woo!
The big 3 damage, dude.
Killing me, bro.
Killing you softly.
Done. So that's just melt.
I got Melta, Big
So
Gun,
autos
Executioner.
first.
You have the orders first. So 43.
Shot count.
2 extra, 1 extra.
Yep.
Won't have range.
3s.
Special. 4s, right?
3s because you're plus 1 to hit.
You're plus 1 ahead.
Oh, I thought he was translating.
No.
But you
You just minus 1 to be hit.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's 3s.
That's 2 misses. Yeah, there you go.
Strike 7, nothing.
Yep. Nothing, yep.
Might as well wound all the time.
Stubborn.
Always. Minus 1 to wound always now.
Cool.
The old way it was fucking.
Two.
No, 6s.
Uh,
The old way he was minus 1 to wound in shooting, but nothing else. Now he's minus 1 all the time. That's his big change. Which is, yeah, should be how it works. He's fucking smoke.
6s.
5s.
5s.
Strength 7.
Yeah, plus I'm T7.
4. Yeah, so 4 is
Scores go to
5.
5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the 2.
2
reroll ones.
2 reroll ones. 2, just 2.
Okay.
Fell both.
Yep.
So it takes 4 damage. Because I
Might as
meant
well.
down to
She's
13.
gotta get all the rules.
He does have just a big fat bucket of them.
He's 420.
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I'm just
Okay.
visual.
One more.
Nope, nope, 0.
0. It's a
This up
nice.
next.
Yep. So that's all those guys.
First
You
all
got
time.
a Melta, and a Melta, and
And
then
one big boy. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just bringing myself with the rolls.
2 shots with the melters.
Yep.
Both miss.
Yeah, 4, right? That's gonna hit.
Yep.
And then
Stubber.
Stubbers.
They want it though.
The Stubbers on Andre. Not that hungry. Girl
Not that
wants-
hungry.
Oh, not that
No,
one.
no.
Yep.
Definitely not that hungry.
That guy, 2 hits.
Yep, 2 hits.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Ooh, that's bad. I think you're. Are you at?
Not that much.
He's within 15.
I'm within 15?
Yeah, I
Sounds good.
Make him film.
found them both. Are you going to CP one?
Yeah,
That'd be the one,
we
right?
got to do the Caesar special, right?
Yeah, I think you have to here.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
damage
1.
8. 7, so down to 6.
Okay.
Alright. 4 stubbers, and then we're going to practice the variance cannon again.
4 stubbers. 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
it's kind of time.
So, variance cannon?
You gotta yell.
Wait, that was a question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
can't. You
That's
can't
a question mark too.
Yeah.
That's, can't ask if you're
That's a -8.
I mean, I don't know, fuck both.
1. Okay.
No rerolls, right?
No rerolls. That is not a wound. That is a 2.
This
That's
is
fine. You're gonna punch. He's got 6 wins, bro. You're gonna punch the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
He's gonna get charged by like 7 things right now.
I get it.
All right. So now we go to.
Actually, you re-rolled already, right?
Yeah, you already. So like, this is if I get this through, he just has to take a 4 up. And I have 3 CP. You just fucking eat the CP.
Yeah, you just don't
I get-
auto explode. You're not auto exploding here because you're not gonna die
Not
from either of
and
them.
anything on the following turn, I'll gain the CP go back to 2.
And you can interrupt. Yeah,
So I'll
I'll CP that.
Okay.
so this is a 3, right?
Variance cannon. Bellator's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We did it.
Yeah, I need you to scream variance cannon in the corner.
Brendan remains smart as me, by the way. That was his fault to re-roll that.
I mean, if it didn't work out, it would have been still fine, I think.
I maintain my stance that Brandon is the best player that never plays us. It's the nicest mean thing I've ever said to him.
No, that's not true. He said definitely more mean things.
Yep.
Okay, so then
Yeah, that's the nicest
It's true.
mean thing I've ever
It's
said
true.
to you.
Yeah, see that one as well.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, I think.
Can't win.
You're fucked. Because you'll vape this man in Overwatch, they'll die in melee.
So
he's dead.
What did we learn? Should have just fucking killed that guy. Should not have listened. Should have put all the fucking flamers in. Murder that idiot. And this guy gets flamered. He did fucking 5 wounds to me. Him being
I mean, yeah,
It's
sure.
It's one of those melts, but I was hit on 5. Right?
Yeah, that's not like.
It was just unlikely.
It was more damage. But it's just that at least I would have killed this guy when you try to charge. Or I
He
fuck.
doesn't die to Overwatch.
Sure.
bro.
So I fuck him up, and then these guys, the second unit kills him anyway. So it's one less I got to worry about here.
But it was in if you killed him, right? Then
Yeah.
CP.
Yeah.
And then they go in here. Couldn't they just come out and kill the second guy?
Yeah.
With smites and stuff like that. So when you at the end of the day, even the current
Nah,
state.
because you just rotate again. Like
Oh, you have smites. I remember.
He also isn't going to rotate because he'll be down to, assuming any of these charges fail,
Yeah.
he'll be down to
One-
just
back
one less
to-
thing I gotta worry about, and like I said, one less thing that gets shot at me. Like plink damage is this guy's fucking nemesis. One more thing.
What was it, Meltus?
Yeah, but you also have plink damage. I mean,
Oh, Stopper isn't sure.
yeah, stubber. It's just another.
It just
gun
didn't
that
matter. His
fires.
stubbers all missed.
Yeah.
It's just another thing.
I get from like the board state like lounging point. I just don't think
I don't think it's a big
mathematically it mattered.
Yeah.
I think in the current state this flank equals the same. Right?
Just one more thing you would have to fire there, which is one less thing it fires at Bellator.
It's
That's
a volume
literally
thing.
all it was.
It's a volume
There's
thing.
4 more wounds on him that could have not been on Bellator.
I mean, he could have just not wound capped him and started going after Bellator and then just thumped this fucking melee.
Okay.
Yeah,
Even
this
though
is not-
I had to wound
this
cap
is
him,
going to
otherwise I
get
couldn't kill him.
charged with all
couldn't kill him
this.
unless
I have to wound cap him.
What do you mean?
You could have brought him down to 8.
Yeah, you could have just stopped at 8, which is exactly actually what
Right,
that
yeah.
guy's damage did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It didn't matter. You and me are on the same page.
You wound cap him though.
He did, but it didn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying he could be on 8 right now, and in this board state, it wouldn't make a difference.
Sure. I mean, it could. You don't know.
But like
You literally just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna punch him with a whole bunch of shit that could do nothing. Like, we just don't know.
3 baby knights and him kills him from 8.
Okay. Sure.
yeah.
Like,
Unless I interrupt and just pick up 2 of them, and then
there's no world him on the bottom bracket is picking up 2 of them.
Well, he would be at 8, which is not bottom. That's middle.
But one of them will swing first.
Who knows? Maybe you don't do any damage. We literally did this earlier.
guess.
You punch him.
But
with
that you can't play like that. You can't be like, well, maybe my opponent just won't do anything.
I'm just
like-
saying, like, you don't know.
Yeah.
So I should go with sure things that I know to impact the board state.
Yeah, I just don't. I think that's where we disagree. I just don't think that impacts.
It doesn't really matter either way because I lost. But I mean, like,
Does having letters on the board matter at all?
No,
I need to go
do.
first. I literally need to go first.
Yeah.
I can't take that shooting for 2 turns straight.
It's a
That's
lot.
yeah, it just comes down to it. Okay.
But
That's what I kinda figured.
when we played the other day, the first time you played this army, you're like, wow,
Oh, yeah,
I
it was
just
fucking
keep
disgusting.
activating, huh?
Yeah, there's so much. When we back in, just do you go
Sure.
first?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like.
Sure.
Just because, like, I mean, again, I think the only difference is you're.
I mean, you know what it looks like, right? If you do literally the same thing you did him before, you fire everything into that guy, he goes down to 12 wounds, right?
Assuming you hit the warp star and he goes back to 13.
Well, no, I said if I go down to 12 wounds, I don't heal him.
Yeah,
Even if he's at 12, it literally doesn't matter, right?
He's middle back, right?
He goes to middle, then he gets to charge something, murder it. Then the 30 letters come in, Scarbrand comes in, and Bellacor's unwounded, and you get fucking pummeled. But like 4, I just pick up.
So it's a matter of what can you kill on the turn 2 charge?
We're gonna have to do some like sketching out as
It's
Chaos
position-
Knights
it's
to
position.
learn how to like. I'm actually not sure how you can engineer the like screen because it's hard to get not. Well, he has monsters, right? So you can use this to an extent to be like
for Scarbrand and the letter and the Bellacore, but the
letters are
the
going
third-
to come through the wall.
The letters
yeah.
are gonna come through, right? And the letters, can they kill knights?
Yeah.
Like
They damage.
slots.
They can, but you can like so if you have the big thing with Chaos Knights is going to be making sure that you have free CP for opposing go turns because if you can -1 damage for 1 CP the armatures and then you can interrupt. So your interrupts are basically defensive strats because when these fuckers swing, it's like
Yeah. So you might as well never keep them alive.
to keep one of them alive. So
And
then
then
you get to
swing
swing
the other
later,
one, yeah.
and then you 2 CP interrupt with a different thing.
Right, that makes sense. So you try to engineer enough activations to make the interrupts viable. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, you going first though, right? Like I need to see how this engineered in terms of the positionally.
I mean, we can re-rack. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, from my perspective, I physically cannot win this game if I don't go first. Like, it's too much fire.
So much fire.
Dickie does have a good point. You probably could have started You could have just left Bellacar farther back and 2 CP teleported him up in the second turn.
You're playing CP, right?
So your guns have max range. It literally doesn't change anything.
It wouldn't change my
Well,
shooting.
a lot of the damage that
I mean, I guess I could have gone.
You took 6 extra damage there from
4.
just melter damage, like with bonus melter range damage.
Sure, but I mean the cannon went through, and you still had other guns to fire at them. Plus the charges.
Oh, that was it. That
That
was
was
last time.
last one.
Charges still kill them anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're back there, you don't get charged.
Sure.
And you could have just like hard backlined it.
Yeah, sure. I
Right.
guess I could have gone here, then waited an entire turn. Some of these guys can't fire at me, and then I teleport them and try to make charges.
Right.
I mean,
How's the teleport work?
It's just 2 CP.
when I go to
Put him
move
on the
him,
field.
I get to move him instead.
What?
When I go to move him, I pick him up and put him somewhere.
Outside of
9.
That's not a 9.
okay. I was like, wait, hold on, anywhere?
But then everybody
Within
else
one.
comes in within.
Yeah.
But then within.
Because you see locust off of him, so like
then everybody else comes in within.
Now,
6.
normally you can't Russian nesting doll the locusts, but he would be starting on the table in that scenario.
right. So you're not coming out of deep strike to do it. Fucking nice.
As long as you started on the table, you get warp locust.
Right.
In that scenario, even though he teleported, he started on the table, so you get warp locust.
I see. Yeah, that's clever. I like the nesting doll analogy.
No, it's.
Dickie said, "Holy shit, I made a good point."
good.
Yeah, good job, Dickie. Woo!
Yeah, no, it was a good point. I just.
Because every bit of damage mitigation that you can get, be it range, -1 to hit, etc., goes a long fucking way.
Yeah, because everything I can shoot.
Oh, in
is
that
forward
particular
to the
instance,
outside.
why do I even put the Thirster forward? I should just not do either. I should just put him
Well,
here.
Thursday can't come out of locust, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, we're talking about getting wound cap very easily and not getting punted by those guys. I should just wait till turn 2. So
It
just make sure
it
I'm.
forces me to be midboard, right?
You're still going to shoot me, but I need. If you can't charge me, he just gets wound capped again, and then he doesn't die. Period. End of story.
But he's also not charging at that point.
He charges the turn after.
He can't.
Because you're charging me.
If I
Brandon can play the long game and win this. Brandon can stay way back and just be like,
sure, but
But
at least he doesn't just get murdered immediately. Like,
I think you want him to do that though, right? I think the putting the Thirster up forces Brandon to charge. He has to take advantage of the opportunity to kill the Thirster, right?
that's a big.
No, I agree. Because like I don't know.
The Thirster is much worse in this matchup than it is in a lot of.
But you don't
matchups.
send what you send anyway. The only reason you send what you send is because Bellacor's there. If Bellacor's not there, you don't send fucking 3 baby knights and a big knight to kill him. You send like
That's probably true.
you send like 2 babies that I get to pick up, and the rest of the army's back there, and then I'm still on fucktown.
Well, then I
population
don't
me.
kill the Thirster, right? So then the commit at all is just
Maybe you probably kill him though. If he gets the exact same spot, if he takes 8 on turn 1, 8 on turn 2,
yeah. I mean,
he's down
let's
to
say
4 wounds.
I put 2 baby nets on him, right? Back to the first one. Don't kill him. Can you kill both at bottom bracket?
Probably not. I hit on force.
It's on force.
So-
The Bloodthirster.
Can you do it on mid bracket?
He's not going to be on mid bracket.
I won't
So say, like, let's say you whiff, fucking, you put both babies on him, and then you fucking just don't do enough
You know what I'm
damage.
saying?
right?
He'll be in bottom bracket just from your shooting twice.
Oh, because
You'd have to literally whiff on your melee for him to not die.
Yeah,
So
your
that's-
melee would have to entirely not wound.
yeah. Okay.
Then I have to interrupt and roll like a god with 6 attacks. I'd have to.
It's only 6 attacks.
Yeah.
It's in fairness, you do just flatline him. Like the saves go straight through, they're D3 plus 3, you wound on 2s.
Right.
Sure.
You'd actually probably put the Beguiling Majesty guy up just to like reduce.
It's minus tax, right?
Well, no, but the way you would do it is you would activate the other one first. So if you wanted to interrupt, you would go into something that's -1 to hit and wounds. So he hits on 5s and wounds on 3s, which like slows him down a whole
Which
bunch.
is the big guy then?
It was up there already.
Who's this guy?
It was Beguiling is this guy.
For the record, not making it better, making it worse. Just so we're clear.
What do you mean?
This is making it worse for me to win the game now. Now it's even worse. Now you're like,
Well, I'm trying to figure out like
I'm
I have to
just-
do both sides.
I'm
right?
just
Yeah.
saying. Now it's just getting. Now it's even worse than. It was
Just even if
before.
you're bracket with the guy on the front,
I hit you on 5s.
There's no way you fucking.
I should hit you twice,
So that means.
and I have to wound twice.
On 3s with 2 dice.
Yeah.
And actually, that can't kill you because you have 14 wounds.
It's just flat 6.
It's D3 plus 3. That's what I'm saying. In no world can it kill you.
Yep. So then I don't bracket you, and then I have to hope you whiff all over again.
Yeah, you have to have 2 straight nights with CP to buff them.
Or you don't, or you just leave him wherever his furthest up range guy is. You go, I'm going to go 20 inches away. 22 inches away. You can make a 10-inch charge if you want. And if not, I get to live.
But that's what I'm saying. Brandon can just do that again, right? Like, is the hope that you just win the game of the go second primary flip on turn 4, turn 5?
Turn 3. Turn 2, I bring enough shit in where he has to deal with it for a turn, and then Big Boy finally gets up there. Or I heal him at the start of at the end of his morale phase. He goes up to middle bracket, which means he moves 10 inches, and then he gets to punt somebody to the ground.
That's turn 3, isn't it?
That's turn 2.
Turn 2 comes in, turn 3 he heals.
Yeah, he can heal.
I'm saying, but like,
You may heal.
He may heal.
That's the feel bad part, right? Is this.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know how else to win other than doing that. Like, if you just leave a Bloodthirster there, you can send literally any nonsense up there.
Yeah, the go first lines are straightforward. It's the go second is like.
Yeah, go first line. I know what happens. So I push everybody up into you.
Is the go second series of plays so disfavored that you have to play to your outs, which looks like just scamming him on 4s?
Against Knights, yeah, they fire too much. They have too much shooting. You have great shooting and you have amazing melee. I can't do that.
Yeah, and you're quick.
And you're quick.
They
Yeah,
just don't really tricks.
Yep. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do. I just hope. It's not a good path. We just do it.
Yeah.
This is not a good matchup for me. I can't heal with him. He just can't do anything. He just fucking dies. That's it. So if we're gonna do that, then we could just leave. Works, but we're gonna look at it anyway.
I mean, you could switch to Angrath, but that won't help so much. Argath? Someone in chat's by screaming as I get the name of this relic wrong.
Ariak. Yeah, I can't do that.
Can you keep both Scar and the Thirster in Deep Strike?
Nope.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but then you're just leaving Bellacore on the table. You fucking punk.
Well, no, you just goes way the fuck back there, right?
Sure.
Use range as much as you can, and you
Yeah,
use.
it works one time.
I mean, you do still get shot by the chain cannons and
the
the.
Gatlings and
The Gatlings don't really do a ton. It's
No,
just
it's
that
one
it would be autos and the variance cannon. So
Yeah, it's still not pretty. The second issue is that
it's just so swingy on the variance cannon that it's like.
Yeah.
That was the problem that we had in when I tried using the bird against a list like this. Is that the first game we played, he failed 2 of his 3-ups against the variance cannon, and it was like.
it should have been possible for one of them. Made it 0 damage.
It was Kairos.
Oh yeah, you can't play that bird.
Yeah.
The bird.
Oh,
Yeah,
bird.
well, we fucked around and we found out because this is when everyone was freaking out about the 3-up still.
Kairos got 3 up.
See, all Zinch has a 3-up
Yeah.
shooting, except for the Brimstones and the Blues.
Yeah.
They have a 4
and 5 up.
or 5 and 4 because I said Brimstones and Blues.
So like the bird is usually pretty safe against shooting, but like this list actually just like
Right, it's enough volume. Enough volume and fucking some scary slips through.
Yeah.
Okay.
well, you still fail a third of the time on a 3-up, right? A 3-up doesn't mean you're immortal. It's just irritating.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's nothing. I can't really do much against it. I just
Do you want to try Caissons into this? We didn't actually play that.
what, the Knights?
Yeah.
What's the difference? You play for the back, right? You can hide everything.
You have
Yeah.
way more shooting.
The secondaries are better. I play knights all the time. I don't know that that's like a. If we're trying to make this work. Going to another army is
Yeah, just
like I can try the other one on my like against someone online.
Okay.
Plus then I have to get it all out. So
Oh yeah, it's all in.
it's all in the case.
It's over there.
Yeah, we got to try to make this work. So we can try to do that and see. But I mean, I think the odds of it are like that you just want to go first. But then you get nothing on the table. You go first and you're like, all right, cool. So Bellacor's just going to sit over there and hope.
Yeah, the go first play is a lot less good because they're not
Yep.
forced to shoot the thirster. That's kind of the upshot of the thirster, right? Is that like you're like when you do go first, it's like I have to wound cap that.
Right, exactly.
And I need to try to put damage on Bellacore. You're going to fail to put damage on Bellacore. Bellacore gets up. Everything comes out of the sky.
Yeah.
You know, Scarbrand
also can't
activates and
You also can't take reality because if you take reality on turn 1, you score your 2, unless you want to throw your Nurglings away, and then you score your 3.
I mean that's
Sure.
I will gladly trade them for a victory point.
Sure. Okay. But then,
If you
like I
go
said,
first.
then turn 2 you do nothing.
The problem is if you go second, right? They flat die. So then
No,
you
they just start here, and then if you go first,
you
you
move
advance
up.
them
Oh,
into
okay.
the
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
very
it just
point.
doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I need to see this to know that like it's just swingy and I have to.
Yeah, it just is swingy,
It
and
is
then
swingy.
like
I have to get good, or assume that my opponent doesn't know I'm going to do that, and then I do that, and they're like,
what?
"Ah, fuck, I deployed."
Way over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they run melee and not everybody shoots everything.
It's actually hard to have a deployment. How many drops do you have? Man, that's very Sigmar. Yeah. How
1,
many?
2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
5 before
6.
Bellacore?
Yeah, 5 before, but there's no way. I can hope that you deploy your 5 guys like a fucking idiot.
Well, no,
I only
this
have
is-
6 drops, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's 6 drops. So
So I have to win. Great, another win. I gotta roll. I gotta win the fucking. Make him go first. Make him drop his first unit
And
down,
then go second. Go first.
and then we'll go second.
I think you still want to go first because you definitely don't want to just forehead tank that twice.
Okay. Well,
Not like a choice, though, right? You just fucking.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not like a thing you get. You don't get to be like, all right, sick.
I just don't know that you're gonna play demons with the. Hey, if I play against Chaos Knights, we better hope I go second.
Better hope I go second. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's a good plan unless you're kind of fucking be positive, right?
It's just like this is so the conundrum here is that Thousand Sons have had a new matchup.
So we lose to all melee. So previously we lost to we lose melee.
Yeah, why?
I can't handle it. I
Properly played melee rush, just like shit. I went second against TJ twice, which is the worst case scenario yesterday.
You can
And-
shoot a choice. But no, in GW train, you can hide. What are you playing against Knights?
No, I was playing basically what he's playing right now with 10 less letters. So worse.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the first game I just like
Or you roll
shit,
them?
I just shitboxed him, and then the second game I like entirely fucked up and lost by like 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
And I like super fucked up. I lost Bellacore before I could warp look this off.
T-Sons is 100 times easier because turn 1 I pick up like 2 baby knights and I'm all the way fucking back here and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Then you have to
So-
move and advance
There's some
everybody.
implicity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm all the way back here at 30. I fire, pick up 1. Psychic picks up another
Yeah, I
one
get
from
that,
behind
yeah.
the wall, basically. So we pick up 2 knights
Do
on
you
turn.
end up losing the primary differential though? I mean, if you go, you're saying if you go first or go second?
Doesn't really matter. Turn 1, I mean, yeah, you get to push up.
The
but like-
matchup can be bad, it just depends.
Yeah, I mean, I do have buildings to block a lot of your nonsense, and I have a lot of stupid shit that can run out.
Yeah, having Obscurian as a tool, obviously.
You
makes
having
that more
the sword knights actually helps a lot in that specific matchup because the claws are only oh no, it actually doesn't matter because he has an animal.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's just a lot of damage. I put out a lot of damage, and with the Zine stuff, like we can actually pick up on if you go first on your go turn, I just pick up 4 knights on that turn. Psychic 1,
and shooting.
Flamer 1, shoot another 1, shoot, charge, like we just fucking fuck up a whole bunch of knights.
I got you.
4 or 5, depending on how the shooting goes. It's
The brass collar guy slows down your psychic a good bit, but yeah,
It's
the
only minus 1 to cast, right?
defense too.
It's minus 2. Okay.
Cool.
He's a twat.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, we just go,
You just kill him first, right?
I mean, we just put the stuff into him that
Yes,
actually
yeah.
kills him in one
Mhm.
shot. Like we hit him with a Doom Bolt, make it go off, make it take a D3, then we hit him with a Smite, make him take 3 flat. Like that's already like 8 damage right there.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you've got 6 left.
yep, we do basically stuff like that for the whole kit and caboodle until he dies.
It's just a lot of meat. Like that's one of the upsides of the Herpetrex build.
I like this. There's a lot of stuff. I
It's
guess
just a shitload of wounds. Like that shit when someone points, like how many wounds you got, and you're like, hey, fuck you. I have all these other defenses that like how many wounds you got. You're like 180, bitch.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, get through that. No,
I would say I can reliably pick up 3 on your if you go first on your go turn, almost no
pick up
problem.
3.
Four is
You bet on 3, 4 is the reach.
4 is the hey cool, or maybe I wounded 1.
Yeah.
And
Do you
you
want to just get food? We're pushing 1. Do we want to just get lunch?
Food.
sure. Then we go. What do you want to play? We got basically time for 2.
Yeah, we can bullshit on lunch about what we'll play next, and we'll figure it out from there.
All right,
I should
we'll
play
back.
British Children probably, right?
Into what this? See if they. Well, I mean, if they can't beat this, and they can't beat Emperor's Children, we just no demons. Sorry, can't do it because I probably can't beat Blood Angels. Then on top of that,
Do you want to play Bloody Nose first?
yeah, play Blood Angels first.
Okay, cool.
They
All
can't.
right, chat. You heard the words. So when we get back, we're gonna go get lunch. Gonna end the stream for now, so that you guys aren't just staring at an empty table in an empty room. We're gonna go get lunch, and we'll come back, and I'm gonna play Bloody Angels into the demons. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in a little bit.
Because right now we're just gonna play 2 stones.